Hey, I think I'm actually live. Let's find out. So, got my phone here. Bodie says we're live. You just anyway. So you tell me if you see me though. We should be live, and you should see me. Big hello, by the way, and let me know that you actually see me and that the audio's working, all the technology's functioning right. Because this live streaming stuff can be a little weird sometimes. And let me just refresh the chat little thingy here. And I'm still waiting. Please let me know. Confirm yes, you actually see me, you hear me, and that we are indeed here live. Good, good, good. Okay, good. And sometimes there's a little delay on these things on the Hangout. By the time I say it, it beams its way through the internet and bounces off of a satellite and over to you and back again. So anyway, I'm glad to see that we're live. And hey, Bodie down here is glad too. So I don't know if you guys can see him. Come here, Bodie. Come here. So he's my mascot today. Come up here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. There he is. Anyway, I got Bodie here and Roxy sleeping down there. And so they're here with us tonight as well. So a couple of things. We have some great training. I have two guests that are going to be joining me in just a minute. They have some really, really powerful money-making training. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But I promised you something. So I'm going to begin doing something kind of cool on our broadcasts. Those of you who show up early or on time today, but actually I'm going to do it on the next time we're on live. I'm going to do this early before the scheduled start date. I am going to start giving away cool stuff to those of you who show up early. Now, I got to think, I just popped into my mind to do this before we went live. So I decided I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis to help encourage everybody to show up a little bit early to these broadcasts as we get started. And today I will be giving away $100 to one of you who are here right now, since you showed up on time at the very top of the hour. And we're going to do this in just a moment. So I think I'll tell you a little bit about the topic of today's broadcast. Then I'm going to give away the $100, and then I'm going to hand it away to my special guests. So today I have two guys on who I have known a long time. One of them a very long time, and they're going to be talking to you about a pretty unconventional, kind of really cool way to actually produce revenue. It is a tactic that is known for kind of more established businesses, and it's a tactic that I use in some of my businesses, and it works really, really well. I've literally made 8 figures with the tactic that they're about to show you in my own businesses. And so it works amazingly well for an established business or somebody who has resources and the tools, and they have products and services for sale, things like that. It works really, really well for that. But here's the surprising thing. It doesn't just work for established businesses. It also works for somebody who doesn't have any business at all. Now that's a little puzzling, a little weird. It's pretty unusual. I'll sometimes release tools that work in a similar way that can be really powerful for established businesses, but can also be used to start an entire business model. Today, this is the same. Roxy. Okay. The joys of working in a casual atmosphere. So, all right. So she's off helping to guard the house, but so she's excited, right? She's very excited about this. So what we are going to be doing is they're going to be showing you how to do it and how to use this for both purposes. So whether you want to start a brand new business or you want to attach this to an existing business, they'll show you the tactics that will work for both circumstances. And here's what's surprising, because I'll tell you, I was skeptical when I heard about this. I was very skeptical that it could actually work this way. And I gave them the benefit of the doubt simply because I knew these guys and I trust them. Actually, one of them I've been on vacation with and hung out with. My whole family's hung out with him and his wife. And anyway, they're guys that I really trust. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I wanted to learn a little bit more about what this tactic was. And it turns out they've been teaching students with No businesses, no prior, like they're not internet marketing geniuses. They've been teaching them how to do this tactic that they're about to show you. And what happens is they start making money. And the topic, one of the things that's kind of cool is it talks about getting payments like $250 to $500 payments multiple times a day on autopilot, getting people to send you money like that. So that's going to be the topic of what we're going to be covering. And it works for two types of businesses, either no business at all, or you have an established business you would like to add this particular model, marketing model to. So that's the topic of the training that we're about to start. And then I'm going to do the giveaway. We're going to give away $100 right here, right now. Since you showed up on time and you were here at the top of the hour, let's do it. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a really easy question. Let me just get the chat focused on my phone here right now. So I'm going to give you a really, really easy question. And come on, chat. Why is it not working? Here we go. Awesome. Okay, good. Chat is there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you a really, really easy question. And then you just give me the answer. And I'm going to see, my phone is going to blow up and it's going to start scrolling by. I'm going to pick one of you. I'll just quickly click it and focus on you, and you will be the winner. Okay, that's just as simple as we're going to do it. I'm asking you a really, really simple question. And if you were just listening to me, you will know the answer. If you know the answer, you pop it in here. I'm going to randomly click and focus on one of you. You will win $100. We'll reach out to you later and we'll get you your cash. And then we're going to get on with the training. So here we go. Now the question is, get your competition fingers ready on the keyboard. The question is, I said there were two ways that you could make money with this technique that my guests are going to show you tonight. What are the two ways you could make money? What are the two scenarios under which you can make money with the tactic that they're about to teach you? What are they? Give me both of them. If you give me both of them, I'll focus on one of you, and then you will win. All right, let's see here. Little delay is kicking in, so I'm just waiting for all those chat answers to come flooding in, and then I'm going to hand the prize to somebody. And there we go. Here they go. There. Oh, now, chat blew up. Now here we go. I'm going to click there. And let's see who did that focus on. There we go. All right. So the answer, of course, was you could either do this for a brand new business if you don't have anything at all with no experience, or for an established business that wants to add a new marketing strategy and boost cash flow. It can work for either scenario, and the winner is Colleen. I'm gonna probably not say your name right. Reichert, I think. Colleen Reichert. Anyway, Colleen R. You won. You get the $100. We will reach out to you in just a few minutes and in the chat, and I'll make sure that we make arrangements to get you that. So there we go. $100 fast cash to the early bird. Well, I'm going to start doing this more and more often. So number one, thanks for showing up at the top of the hour and showing up early. We're going to get started with the training in just a moment. And again, I'm going to do this more. So show up early. Sometimes I'm even going to do it before the webinar starts. So keep that in mind next time. All right, so now we're going to get on to it. So my special guests who are going to join me are Ty and Mike. And again, these are guys I've known a long, long time. I trust them. They put out really great stuff. I've seen them give tremendous success in their own businesses. I've watched their marketing. I've hung out with them at masterminds, vacations, all kinds of stuff. And I know them enough and trust them enough to have them on and show you the system that they have for you. And again, it's a way that you can add more revenue to your existing business or make $250, $500 payments where people send you money with no prior marketing experience at all. So we're going to let them take it from here. So Ty, Mike, over to you.
Awesome. My name is Cohen, and I'm my business partner, Mike Balmaceda, with me. What we're going to show you today is how to generate $250 to $500 payments multiple times a day. Now, this is a three-step system that allows literally anyone to be able to be successful online, and we're going to jump right into this. But before we do, What we encourage you to do is ask questions, right? So as we go through this presentation, you may see something that you need a little bit more clarity on. You may see something that you're not totally sure about. If that happens, use the questions box and ask a question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. So let's jump right into this. Mike, do you want to get started?
Absolutely. So you might be wondering, is this webinar worth your time? What we're going to show you today is exactly how you can create an automated online business that generates $250 to $500 payments on demand. You're going to learn how to make more while working less. And this method is extremely simple. You're going to be able to take what you learned today and implement it right away without overwhelm, stress, hassle, and frustration that you may have seen in other trainings or webinars before. There's no other way that exists that we know of that's simpler and more effective than this. So when I get on a webinar or want to learn something new, the first thing I want to know is if it's currently working now. Like who it's working for, what results are possible. And I'm sure you want to as well. You pretty much want to know, is it worth your time? What the likelihood is that you can make it work for yourself, right? So we're going to show you some real examples of success people are having with this model. And these people are absolute beginners and they're having success. And we're not going to waste too much time here. We're just going to jump right in and show you some results right from the jump. But before we do, just understand that this isn't for everyone. Of course, we don't know you and we can't guarantee your results because we don't know how hard you work. These results are not typical. But with that being said, what we are going to show you is the only legitimate way that we know of to truly create a real business that can generate $250 to $500 multiple times a day in income on demand over and over and over again. And you'll see some proof of that here. $22,000 made in under 2 hours. And you'll see some screenshot proof of $997 payments, $397 payments, all made within the scale of 1 day. You'll see $11,000 made within the scale of under 2 hours, all while watching Netflix because this model is completely automated. And we'll talk about that here soon. We're not the only ones getting results. You'll see here our students are making $22,000 in under 2 hours, $11,000 in under 2 hours, $6K in 90 minutes. $26K in a month, completely automated, $26K in a month, $54K in sales. You'll see $500,000 in 7 months with this exact model, $150,000 in earnings, and even more. $50K in sales, completely automated, and $100K in 18 days using this exact system, and it goes on. You'll see $300K in sales just by following this model, and $73K in sales in only 1 month. So far, we've got $2.2 million in confirmed results from the strategies that you are going to learn today. So you might be wondering, why are these people having success? Well, it's because you don't need a large following. You don't need to have a big skill or be an expert. You don't need to have any tech skills. You don't have to be on camera or be an extrovert. You don't need any money to get started. You don't have to be a guru or know people. You don't need to have a unique idea or have a big launch. And you certainly don't need to be a certain age. You also do not need your very own course. Also, you don't need any marketing skills. You don't need any Facebook ads or any knowledge of how to do them. You don't need to know anything about Shopify or e-commerce. You don't need to be in an MLM, and this is not an MLM. You don't need to be an expert at the English language. You don't need to know how to run any traffic at all. You don't need to be local in the US to know how to do the strategy or participate. You don't need any money to get started, and you will not need to put any money down to make this work. And you do not need to invest a ton of time to make this work either. The best part is you don't need your own product or course. You don't need a big following or any kind of skill, knowledge, or a single dollar to make this work. The truth is, as you sit in your chair today and watch this webinar, you may not even realize you've got everything you need to make this model work. You can start this where you are and as you are right now. You can be 78 years old in the middle of Antarctica with no experience online, and as long as you have an internet connection, you're golden. You could be 19 years old, currently flipping burgers at your local fast food joint, living in your parents' basement, and you can still make this work. The truth is you can have no skills, barely know how to turn on your computer, but if you're able to watch this webinar right now, as you are, you're the perfect person for this and can absolutely make this work. Now, here's why you should pay attention and replicate what we're about to show you. In the model we're going to show you today, collecting $250 to $500 payments multiple times a day on demand is easy. You don't need any skills or experience. You can start completely for free. And it's all virtual. You can run this from your computer anywhere in the world. It can all be automated, and it takes light upkeep to continually generate income with this strategy once you set it all up, which is super easy as well. And this is long-term. So there's no signs of this slowing down, and it will be here for the long haul. Even more so, if you're looking to get out of your JOB, this is something you can do without taking much time to build a large income at all. You can also supplement your income as well if you want to do this part-time. This will create long-term financial freedom for you, and there's such a low barrier to entry, you can have huge success really quickly. And anyone can do this, regardless of age, experience level. There's no cost. It costs a big whopping $0 to get started, and other people are going to do most of the work for you. You can get this going tonight, and it is super easy. Now, this is unlike anything you've ever heard of before. So if you're thinking, this sounds good, go and type a 1 in the chat box. If you are interested, you are hyped up, and you are ready to start taking some notes, and you are excited. Type 1 in the chat box if it sounds good so far. You can go and check that out. Lots of people saying, sounds good.
The yeses are coming in. All right. Jason says, awesome. All right. Melissa's saying, great, great. I can do this. Looks good, looks good. I like the positiveness there.
Awesome. Now, if you stay until the end, we're going to share with you our exact formula that you can use to create your very first 1K to 10K in earnings within 7 days of this presentation. And again, you can get started within minutes upon learning the information we're going to share with you today. So you might be wondering, who are we and why are we qualified to teach you? My name is Mike Balmaceda, and I'm the founder of a company called Amplify, and everyone has a journey. My journey was that I went to school for technology and thought, this is going to be my life. I got the best job out of college, and I dreaded every single day. It was in IT, and I absolutely hated the cubicle life that I had, right? And I had this goal to be an online entrepreneur. Well, I was actually going to get a promotion at the time, and I was actually going to start making more money. So I was a little bit more excited about that, at least, right? Because I needed the money. And I got this verbal offer saying it's going to come next week, right? This promotion is going to start next week. Well, I got this email that said your candidacy for this job has been denied, right? Out of nowhere, I was wondering what's going on. So over the weekend, I thought I didn't have a job. The whole weekend, I was like watching Tony Robbins and wondering, why am I doing something that I don't like? I actually quit my job that Monday, became an online marketer to pursue something that I loved. And turns out that email was a mistake. And I did have a job, but I'd already made up my mind. I had no resources, no help. And I was just kind of starting this thing, just hoping it would work out. Well, I spent hundreds of hours studying in the library. I thought I figured it all out. I mean, I made an affiliate marketing agency, social media agency, a dental agency, and nothing worked. It was at that point that I thought it's time maybe to get a job again. When that came up in my head, I thought maybe internet marketing was like a scam and that it didn't work. I couldn't make any money from it. You may have thought that as well, right? Well, the truth is, it doesn't matter how many times you failed. You only need to succeed one time. That was true for me, and it is true for you too. Maybe you tried a million courses or strategies before, but forget all of that. I went through the same thing you did trying to make something work. That was until I found out what we're going to show you today. Everything changed for me. I had freedom of time. I was able to travel wherever I wanted, and my finances were better than they had ever been. I'm going to share more about how you can learn this strategy here shortly. Go ahead and tell them a little bit about your story.
Absolutely, Mike. So Ty Cohen here, and after working in the corporate world for Walgreens Pharmacy for like 9 years, I finally realized that I had reached my potential here, right? And the ceiling wasn't going to get any higher, and I said, that's enough. I knew that there was other things that I could do, but I didn't really have an idea as to where I could go. And that's when I started to try different things. So I started to try things like envelope stuffing, everything to article marketing, and literally nothing worked. And like many of you, you've probably tried different things and get discouraged. Well, I started to get really, really discouraged. And then once I got the concept of what we're sharing with you today, right? I've never had to work a traditional, quote unquote, 9-to-5 since. Now I get to spend time with my family, travel the globe, and most importantly, I got my freedom of time back and gained financial freedom. And it was all because of what we're showing you today.
That's an awesome story, Ty. And what I want you to do now is imagine if you can turn your annual income into your monthly income, right? Your salary for the whole year into something that you make on a monthly basis. Well, I actually did it. And here's a screenshot proof of that. You'll see here, when I was working in my IT job, I made $68,000 for the whole year. And with this strategy that we're going to show you today, just 1 month of earnings generated me $76,000 just within a scale of 30 days. Awesome. On top of that, I made $22,000 in under 2 hours and a third of my annual salary in just that one day alone. And now let's stop talking about us and talk about some of the other people that have actually tried this. We're going to talk about 2 people now, neither of which had any experience and had enormous success. Let's go and take a look. First one is JT, who had no marketing experience whatsoever, didn't have an online course, didn't have any experience, and he made $100,000 within 19 days by automating this model completely. He first started and made $7,000 within 3 days using 10% of what we're going to show you today. You'll see proof of him making $7,100 in one day here. Dantisha, another student of ours, also took advantage of the same strategy we're going to show you today as well. She generated $15,000 within 7 days without a list and went on to make $53K within 19 days without a following, without a list, without any experience. So with that being said, what we want you to do now is pretty much stop the cycle where you may come on a webinar, learn some cool stuff, and then the next day you just don't use any of it, right? So since you're here with Ty and I, what we want you to do is see results. So here's the deal. What we're going to do today is show you something completely different, still easy, but completely different because you've never seen this before. And if you really want to start generating automated income without much work, so $250 to $500 multiple times a day, whenever you want, you need to take action. Seriously. So right now, will you commit to Ty and I that you will take action on what we show you today? You're going to take action on what we show you today and start generating results in your life. Type in the chat box, I'm in. If you commit today to taking action, type I'm in the chat box right now.
All right. The I'm ins are coming in. Lots of fast action takers, Mike. This is a beautiful audience. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep going, folks.
If you haven't typed I'm in, I want to see that you're committing to taking action today. Even as we move on to the next slide, I want you to type I'm in. Go to your keyboard right now. Type it in the chat box, the question box. Let us know you're in. You're going to take action today. All right, so let's move forward. Now, here's a preview of what we're going to cover today. 22 minutes in, you're going to learn how to find and identify 100K opportunities in this model. 31 minutes in, we're going to share how you can create your very own cash flow system that'll work for you, no matter your age, location, or experience level. 43 minutes in, we're going to share how you can create multiple $250 to $500 payments on demand and scale this model to the moon. And then 60 minutes in, you're going to hear from others and see the results that they're getting as well.
So here's how we live our lives and make multiple $250 to $500 payments on demand. Now, there's 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to find someone who has an online course. Now, there are millions of these kinds of people, and it's so easy. You don't even need to create your own course. It's already done for you. Step 2 is to help them sell more of their online course with our unique way of creating a template. They're going to give you everything you need to do this. It's so simple, and you'll see a little surprise we have for you later on. Step 3 is to put the online course in front of people who already want it. And this is where you're going to cash out. The best part is these people will have their wallets in their hand ready to buy, and that's where you make money. We're going to dive in here shortly.
If that sounds easy enough, that's because it is. So go ahead and type a 1 in the chat box. If you're pumped up, you've got your notes ready, you're ready to go because we're about to jump into step 1. Type in the chat box right now, 1. Let me know that you're in, you're pumped up, excited, and you're ready to start taking notes.
All right, the ones are coming in. I see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The ones are coming in so fast that it's hard to keep track. I see Jason's put like 20 ones in there, so Jason's really ready. All right, Mike, so I think they're ready to go. Let's continue.
Okay, so here we are at step 1. Now, step 1, so simply, is to find someone who has an online course. And remember our goal, right? When we get into this method, remember that we want to make $250 to $500 multiple times per day. And you want to do that as quick as possible with the least amount of work needed. And we have a shortcut. Online courses are a great way to do that. And the reason why is because you can make a ton of cash fast. Now, all online courses are videos that you can watch online that teach you something. It's just a video training that you can access from your computer. That's all. It's that simple, and they're so powerful. Just take a look at how enormous this industry is. Forbes has the online learning industry at $107 billion by 2015. Business Insider said that it will be $200 billion by 2024. And LearnDash has it at $325 billion by 2025. What that means is the online learning industry is your golden ticket to making money online. And the reason why is because there's an enormous amount of money being spent in this industry and a huge opportunity for you to make money as well. And even better, it's almost impossible for you to lose if you follow what we're going to show you today. But there's a catch. The catch is that creating your own online course takes dozens of hours of work. It takes a ton of technical know-how, and we don't want that. So you are not going to create your own online course. I repeat, you do not need to create your own online course. If you have one, great. This will still work for you, but you do not need an online course. What we're going to do instead is we're going to partner with someone that already has a course done. That's it. We're going to partner with someone that already has a course. Now, here's how we'll make money. What we're going to do is find someone with an online course and partner with them. What we're going to do is we're going to sell a ton of their course to people that already want the course. And this is super easy. We'll show you how to do this shortly. Then you'll make $250 to $500 multiple times per day, and you don't need any experience at all to do this successfully. How awesome does that sound? Type a 1 in the chat box if that kind of income to you without having to do that much work sounds great. Type 1 in the chat box right now. See lots of ones coming in. Awesome. Joe says 1. Adrian says 1. Bob says 1. Mike, good name, says 1. All right. Let's keep going. Now let's go ahead and get started, right? First, you need someone that has an online course, just like we mentioned. What we're going to do, really important, is call this person Bob. So remember, this person's name, we're going to reference him as Bob, someone that has an online course. Now, because we are partnering with Bob, you do not need your own course. And you're probably wondering, why would Bob do this? Why would he agree to do this, right? He's got an online course of his own already. Why does he need you? What's the benefit? And the reason why Bob would do this is because he doesn't know marketing. He's got an awesome course and he's great at creating content, but he doesn't know marketing, which means his course isn't making a lot of money. He doesn't know how to make more money, but we do. And there's no risk to Bob at all. This is completely free to do. The truth is that any person with an online course wants more money and wants more sales. Why not, right? So when we partner with him, you're going to just help him do that very easily with our super simple formula that we're going to reveal here in this workshop. As a result, you'll make $250 to $500 multiple times per day. Now, this is an enormous opportunity because there's tens of thousands of Bobs in every single niche and virtually no competition. You can do this from anywhere in the world. And the thing is that Bob's already making sales. He's just making a huge mistake and he doesn't even know it. Right now, Bob is making a huge mistake while selling his course. He's selling his course for like $10 on online learning platforms and marketplaces across the web. These platforms take 50%, which means he's only going to make approximately $5 for every single sale. Bob has this mindset that he's going to make a lot of money by selling a huge quantity of his course at $10, right? But that's not a lot of money. Bob's course is actually worth $1,000 to $2,000 or more. And there are other course creators in Bob's niche already selling their courses for these prices and making a ton of money. And they're helping others, right? But Bob just doesn't have the confidence to do the same. Dan Kennedy, one of the world's greatest and most trusted marketers, says that the number one problem that people have is with pricing their products and services at what they're truly valued at. Deep down, Bob knows that his course is worth that much, but his belief system is what stops him from charging more. Now, he can sell higher because of the results and the knowledge that people will get from watching or learning from him. He just doesn't see that, and now you do. Think about it. Poor Bob. He's put hundreds of hours into creating a high-quality course. He's the expert on this topic and this subject, yet he's only selling his hard work, sweat, and expertise for $10 because he doesn't know any better until you show him the light, for which he'll be extremely grateful. Let's go and look at a piece of this strategy now. Look at how dead simple our strategy is. Right now, Bob is selling his course on online learning platforms for like $10 and making only $5. Right now, he's struggling to make any real money. All we're going to do is sell Bob's course with our special formula that enables him to sell it at $1,000 to $2,000 or more, which means Bob makes way more money and way more sales. And more importantly, you make $250 to $500 multiple times per day. You do this by selling his course with our very special formula, which we'll reveal here shortly.
So you know what? Great point, Mike. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about this yesterday. When you and I both got started with selling online, we both made the same mistake, right? We were selling our courses, our programs for $10, $27, $47. Didn't realize that they were really worth, right, $1,000 and more. And this is something that a lot of new sellers struggle with. They struggle with pricing it right. Don't let Bob make the same mistake.
That's right, Ty. And here's my favorite part. You can work with people in niches that you already enjoy, and you can virtually guarantee your success with this strategy. Here's what I mean. To increase our success of selling Bob's course later on, we just need to find a course that's popular and has a ton of reviews. That's all you do. That way you know it'll sell with our special formula before we even start. Now remember, Bob's selling thousands of courses already, but they don't have this secret formula that can 10x or more their income. So keep that in mind. And here's my favorite part, right? Bob already has the course done, so we don't need an online course, and we don't ever need to make one. Bob's going to take care of all the fulfillment of the course, so we don't need to worry about that. He has all the expertise and knowledge already, so we don't need that. He also has the payment system in place. We don't need that. And he also has the support system in place for all the customers of the course, right? So we don't need that. We actually don't need any marketing skills, any tech skills, or anything to get started with this strategy. Bob handles 99% of all the work for us. How awesome is that? This method is completely zero risk because Bob has nothing to lose and everything to gain. If you're out of the US, it doesn't matter. You can be anywhere in the world to make this strategy work. You don't need any tech skills. You don't need any marketing skills, and you don't even need your own course. All the work is already done for us.
And this method won't ever get saturated.
And you know what? That's right, Mike. It's just like the publishing industry. You know, for hundreds and hundreds of years, we've had books of different topics and some on the same topic, right, that have been published. And guess what happens, right? There's literally hundreds of millions, if not billions of buyers that are out there. So just as the publishing industry continues to publish and it never gets saturated, this has the same exact potential. Never will you ever reach the point of saturation.
But first, we have to partner with Bob and have him agree to work with us. So how do we find Bob, right? One way is Udemy. There's tens of thousands of instructors on online learning platforms online. There are dozens of others just like Udemy. But after doing this for a while, there are only a few that we truly suggest you work with. The possibilities with doing this are endless. Now, once we find Bob on these online learning platforms, we simply send him a message and offer to bring him more sales and profits for his online course. All we say is, want more course sales? That's all we ask. And he will obviously respond yes, because every Bob wants more course sales. And little does he know that when you guys partner up, you'll be able to sell his course for $1,000 to $2,000 or more by using our special formula that we're about to reveal in step 2. This is a message that Ty got back after he messaged Harry, an online course creator. Harry said, Ty, got your message. Would be happy to discuss options. I'm available most days and we can talk via Skype. And that's it. That's as simple as it is to start partnering with a Bob. And getting a Bob, as I mentioned, is easy. Like, listen, this isn't only working for us, but look at our students who are getting Bobs to work with them on their very first try. Like, remember, Bob already wants more course sales. All you have to do is reach out to him for him to say yes. Let's look at Tanya's post in our Facebook group. She said, beautiful people, it's official. My Bob is signed on. Over 154 active and engaged followers. Already has followers. Got the Bob. How awesome is that? Laura said, already found someone to partner with me. I'm so excited. Anthony said, what I once thought was an impossibility is going to be a reality. I have my first Bob and the planning will begin in the morning. Thanks, Ty and Mike, for such an amazing business model. Tanya said, I got my first Bob within minutes. All I asked is, would you like to make more money? Their response was, this is great. I'm definitely interested. Now, later on, you're going to hear from Jerry, who also got his first Bob within days of starting the strategy. Here's a post that he put in our Facebook group. He said, I just had a Skype call yesterday with my Bob, and I'm so excited to begin working with him. How awesome is that? Later, you're going to also hear from George, who got his first Bob within days of starting this method as well. Here's a post from George in our Facebook group. He said, I'm so excited. I reached out to 5 Bobs last night and 2 are interested. Hot damn, this works. Now, you can't lose because this is a win-win for both you and Bob. Bob's going to get more sales for his course and more money. There's no reason for him to not do this. And we can virtually guarantee that Bob's course will sell because it's already popular. You're just going to use our special formula to help 10x his income from his course. And you get to make $250 to $500 on each sale. These are sales that he wouldn't have had otherwise. Now imagine all you do is send a message to Bob and he says yes right away. Now you have the ability to make $250 to $500 multiple times a day, as many times as you want. How powerful is that just from this step alone? And for the sake of time, we just covered one way to get Bob to partner with you. And we've got a special 2-sentence script that we use to get Bob to say yes virtually every single time. You're going to need this script if you want to have success as fast as possible. So we'll share more about that in a bit. So to recap, these are the 3 simple steps to making your first $10,000 with this strategy. Step 1 is just to find Bob, an online course creator, and message him and ask him if he wants more course sales. That's it. That's all step 1 is. How easy is that? So if you think you can do this, type yes in all caps in the chat box right now. Let us know this is simple. Let us know easy. Let us know that you think you can do this right now. How simple was that step 1? Let us know in the chat box.
Boom, Mike, I see the yeses coming in. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, I've been doing this forever, and I'm excited, by the way, that everyone else is getting excited because it means that they see how easy this is to do. And, man, just like all of our other students, you too can get great results with this. So the yeses are continuing to come in. That's what I love, folks. Mike, you're doing a great job with this stuff. They're getting it.
All right, so here we are at step 2. Ty, you want to tell them a little bit about step 2?
Absolutely, Mike. And step 2 is just as easy, just as simple as step 1. So let's dive right into it, right? So now what we're going to do is in step 2, we're going to use our unique way of generating a template to help Bob sell more of his online course. And you guys are going to love this. Now, we've got a Bob that's eager to partner with us, right? Bob has the online course. He's ready. He doesn't need one. He's already done all of the work for you. Right? Now, all you're going to do is help him sell more of his online course by using the special formula. Now, when you do, you'll generate $250 to $500 per sale multiple times per day. Selling Bob's course is super simple. Don't need any marketing skills. You don't need any experience to make this work. Bob needs our help. Remember, Bob does not know the best way to sell his course. He's not into this, right? We know the best way. We've sold millions of dollars in online courses. We've tried every single way that's out there, right? So we've tried one-on-one sales. We've tried via sales, video sales letters. We've tried sales letters. We've tried stage sales. We've tried third-party platforms. We've tried blogs. We've tried SEO. We've tried YouTube, right? But to find the best way, we pretty much had to go through all of the bad ways first. And we've tried them all, as you can see. All of these are not effective enough to be worth our time. Remember, we want to make $250 to $500 easily on autopilot, back to back to back, whenever we choose. These do not help us do that effectively. We're going to show you how you can do that effectively. The best way to sell Bob's course is a virtual presentation, also known as a webinar. Have you ever done a presentation in grade school or to colleagues? Like, this is the exact same thing as a presentation that you may have done in grade school where you stand in front of a class and talk about something. In this case, it's all virtual. And you could speak to hundreds of people at a time, just like this presentation. But good news is that in most cases, Bob will want to do the entire presentation for you, and you'll both benefit. We'll talk about that shortly. Now, this is how presentations are structured. Number 1, Bob teaches the audience a topic that they want to learn more about and provides value, right? This is the key. Bob is the expert in this topic. He loves to talk about it, and he would love to do this. Secondly, after Bob provides value, we offer them the opportunity to learn more by joining Bob's online course. Now, when they join, you make $250 to $500 per person. So, for example, let's say Bob has a course on real estate investing, right? We can hold a virtual presentation, a webinar, just like this, where people can join from their computers, just like you are right now, to watch and learn from Bob about real estate investing. Now, the best thing is, at the end, if they want to continue to learn more on this topic, they can join Bob's course for $1,000 to $2,000. This sounds too good to be true. If you're wondering what the catch is, Here it is. Now, done the traditional way, selling with virtual presentations takes lots of work. But best virtual presentations are written by people that are great copywriters. I mean, it can take years of hard work and studying to become a great copywriter. So what should you do? First, you can try to become a copywriter. Now, think about it. Who has that much time? We aren't salespeople or copywriters and don't want to be. We want the easiest way to get to the money fast, and this isn't it. Second, we can hire a great copywriter. Now, it's going to take time to get things back because I've worked with a lot of them, and most copywriters are slow. It's a gamble. You'll never know what you'll get back, trust me. And most importantly, it's going to cost money. Right? The other thing is most good copywriters cost $150 to $250 an hour. If they work for a week creating your presentation, that'll cost on average $8,000. That's a lot of money. Now, take a look at this, right? We've got a couple of good copywriters on here, and these aren't even top copywriters, right? These are average guys. Look at the price point, $217 at a minimum, and that's per hour. And then it gets as high as $500 per hour. This is over on Upwork, right? So a lot of you guys may be familiar with this site. Imagine hiring one of these guys, right, at $217, $500 an hour, and having to use them over the course of a week, because that's about how long it'll take for them to get your copy back to you, right? So that's a lot of money. Both of these options kind of suck, right? Remember, we want the fastest way to make $250 to $500 multiple times per day without a ton of work and without spending any money. So here's the deal, right? We want it to make this fast, easy, and free. And most importantly, a powerful moneymaker. Now, not only for ourselves, but also for you and our top students, which is why you're on this presentation, so that you can learn the best way. Listen, 99% of the work is done for you already. That's right. Bob has done 99% of the work for you already. Bob is already selling his course on Udemy. So all you do is you use the info that he already has, and you put it into our $10 million easy webinar creator that we're about to show you in a second. Bob is going to give us everything that we need to put into the software. Mike and I have both made millions of dollars with webinars, so we know what works, and we're always looking to up the ante. So one of the things we did is we studied the best webinars out there, the best copy, the best copywriters, and exactly what gets people to buy. We incorporated all of that plus ease of use into this software so that it would be easy for anyone to use. I mean, the 9-year-old all the way up to the 99-year-old can use this software and generate results with it. So before we show this to you, we need you to understand that this isn't something that we got off of Fiverr or Upwork. This is something that we had created by some of the best developers on the planet, the best. We've put countless numbers of hours into making it the best that it can possibly be so that you get amazing results. And on top of that, over $50,000 has been invested into making it perfect for you. Now, sure, you can try to figure out how to sell Bob's course yourself on a virtual presentation / webinar, or, right, you could pay thousands for a copywriter. Not my favorite. Or you can just copy and paste what Bob gives you right into our push-button webinar creator software that makes this entire method drop dead easy. And even better, it has generated millions of dollars for people that have never done anything like this before. So you know that this will work for you. Literally, all you do is fill out a few fields that Bob gives you the info for, and you press a button. Our $10 million webinar software will spit out your very own money-making virtual presentation within seconds. Now, which do you prefer? Do it on your own, hire a copywriter for thousands, or use our software? Write million in the chat box if you want to see our software in action right now. Oh, you guys are fast. You must be about as excited about this thing as I am. As you can tell, there's a lot of excitement in my voice because this software has made me a crap load of money. Millions are coming in. I see Joe, million, Veronica, million, Betty's typing million, Alexa, million. Jason just put in billions in there. Jason, I love the think in there. Okay, keep it going, folks. We're going to show you this thing here. Let's jump right into it. So let's jump right into it right now. We're going to show you a demo, and you're going to just see the amazingness of this thing. You're going to see the potential. As a matter of fact, when I first got this back, like when Mike and I got this thing back from our programmer, we were literally unable to sleep that night. I reached out to him the next day. I said, Mike, you know what? I had a problem going to sleep because I saw all of the potential. You're going to see this too. Let's jump right into it. So now here we are. We're in the Easy Webinar Creator, aka the Moneymaker, right? This thing is drop dead simple, as you're going to see in just a few seconds. You fill in a couple of fields, right? You push a button, and out comes your money-making virtual presentation. Let's take a look at this real quick here. So now you go in, you fill in the topic, right? You put in 2 or 3 words here. You put in Bob's name. If you want to add your name, you can put your name as well, right? Your name and Bob's name. You put in the title of the presentation. You put in what results they can expect by watching the presentation. After that, you simply scroll down, you push build, and then your virtual presentation is completely done in just a matter of seconds. As a matter of fact, take a look at this. We've made it even easier. So we have a couple of examples here, right? We've got some preloaded, auto-loaded examples. I'll simply come to one of these. You can click onto it. And if you need like examples as to what should be filled in, you'll see that here, right? And again, you come down here, you hit build, boom. So now it creates an outline, right? Pretty cool. I'm not going to scroll through this entire thing, but this is an awesome outline, as you can see here. Then you hit get results. We're going to grab our presentation. So you click this button to get your presentation, right? And then after that, you hit get results, and guess what happens? Your presentation is now downloaded into your computer here. So who wants to see what this thing looks like? It's awesome. So if you want to see what it looks like, type in go. Type in go. All right. We've got Jason saying go. We've got Veronica saying go. We've got Elizabeth saying go. The goes are flying in here, Mike. I think they're ready to see. I think they're pretty hype. I think they're excited about this. So let's jump right into it. So here we are. We're in your virtual presentation, right? This is what it's going to look like, folks. I mean, drop that easy. This program is going to analyze everything that you typed into it and create the best money-making presentation based on what Mike and I know, as well as based on all of the money that we've put into creating this, all of the study that we've put into studying the best copywriters, the best copy, the best sales points, and it's going to be ready to go literally within minutes so that you and Bob could start making money from it. Take a look at this thing, right? Like, look at how it's laid out. You've got your title up here. We've got all of the other aspects of a great presentation, right? It's fully built out. You even have like your close and your sales points in here as well, right? You're going to put in your URL. So it's just ready to go. And literally, you could start making money from this thing within the same day that you go in and put this together. That easy. Push button easy. As you saw, right? You go in, you enter a couple of fields. Bob's going to give you all of that content. Super easy. Drop dead. You push a button and your virtual presentation is created for you. You can do whatever you want with this thing, and it literally just takes minutes to set up. Boom. Now, how awesome was that? Now, you're probably wondering how quickly you can create your own virtual presentation with this software so that you can start making money with this method. So now, let's show you a full virtual presentation that we created right before this webinar and how quickly we were able to do so. We're going to speed it up a little bit so that we can get back to this webinar, but you'll get the idea of how quickly this can be done and how easy it is. Let's jump right in. Bam. Now here, did you see how easy that was? Like literally 6 minutes and some change. We went through the entire program. Super easy, push button simple. We showed you how to go in and fill in the blanks. We made a couple of mistakes, right? So even with all of that, less than 7 minutes to come out with a award-winning, money-making template that you can use. Now, here's the best part, right? You're going to get the chance to get a copy of this software program to use yourself. That's right. You're going to get a chance to get a copy of this thing yourself. And we'll talk about that more lately, right? So make sure you stay tuned. Now, here's the second best thing, right? You don't need to learn how to write copy yourself. Not at all. You don't need to hire an expensive copywriter. You don't need to spend hours putting together slides. And you're still creating a money-making presentation within minutes on your very first try using this software. All you do is you fill in the blanks with what Bob gives you. He's got everything already, right? Because he's selling this. You push a button and you download your virtual presentation that our $10 million easy webinar creator makes for you within seconds. When you combine Bob's course, right, and you sell it via a virtual presentation, just like we're doing right here, like a webinar, you can literally create cash on demand. This enables you and Bob to sell this course at $1,000 plus, and you'll make $250 to $500 multiple times per day, day in, day out. Super, super simple. Creating a webinar is not hard work. This is hard work. Digging ditches, mining coal, sitting in an office job with people you don't like from 9 to 5, slaving away for 40 plus hours a week. I did it and I hated it. One of the worst parts is traffic. You're sitting in your car or commuting for 30 minutes each way. That's 5 hours a week, roughly 250 hours in your car or commuting a year. What could you do with that extra time? Now, this is easy work. Setting up this webinar takes less than a few hours. Bob gives you everything that you need. You just put it inside of our $10 million easy webinar creator software. Then you hand it off to him. Would you prefer to use our software? You push a few buttons and then you have it spit out a presentation that you can leverage, right? For like cash over and over again on demand. Or would you prefer to work 40 hours in a cubicle, doing hard labor, or spending 200 plus hours in traffic, commuting just to work alone? Most people are too busy earning a living to make any money. Now, does setting up a webinar seem hard or easy? If you think easy, type in easy. Easy, super easy, simple. Okay, I like that. Piece of cake. I like that, Deborah. Easy, easy, easy. Absolutely, it's super easy. So I'd much prefer to do this, right? Now, are you willing to risk just a few hours to create something that will make you 10,000 plus or more on demand? Like, think about that. Not only once, but over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, Mike, why don't you break down how easy, right, and simple it gets when you have a virtual presentation and that whole process of how you make money with it?
Hey, that's right, Ty. Guys, look at this. This is how simple a virtual presentation is to sell Bob's course. Now, all we're doing, just like this guy's doing in this picture, is teaching people something they want to learn more about. Except in our case, this is all online, kind of like a virtual classroom from their computer, just like this presentation. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use our $10 million easy webinar creator software we just showed you to put together the presentation within minutes. Now, all we have to do is present it. And here's what's cool. We get to cheat a little bit because Bob's going to stand in front of the classroom and give the entire presentation. Now, why would he do that? Well, we explained this earlier. It's because he's the expert on this topic and he's more than willing to do this. But it's important to understand that Bob's going to do the entire presentation from the slides that our software just created for you. You don't even need to. Now, here's where it gets even better than that. Everyone in this audience is super excited about what you and Bob have to say. Remember, we're teaching them a topic they already want to learn about and giving them a ton of value. And at the end of the webinar, we're going to be giving them the opportunity to continue learning about this topic by joining Bob's course. Now, on the low end, 1 or 2 out of every 10 people will buy Bob's course so they can learn more. Take a look at this. You'll see 1 sale, 2 sales, 3 sales, and they keep on coming. That means you're making $250 to $500 multiple times per day. Now, to recap, guys, all we're doing is a virtual presentation in front of a group of people. And these people want to learn about a topic. And at the end, we're going to give them the opportunity to continue learning more by joining Bob's course. And that's where the money's made. So again, we're helping people and we're making money at the same time. Who gets this? Type 1 in the chat box if you see how awesome this is.
The ones are coming in, Mike. I see them. Ones. They're actually flying in here so fast that I can hardly keep up.
I see them flying in. Now, yeah, you can make a lot of money doing this virtual presentation and selling Bob's course to like 20 people at a time, like you see in this picture. But we want to make a lot of money. So let's think bigger.
Imagine if you could do that presentation that you see here to hundreds of people at a time any day you wanted. We're going to show you how to take that virtual presentation and completely fill up that webinar with hundreds of interested people in step 3. So stay tuned. Type in the chat box right now if you see that selling online courses with virtual presentations or webinars can make you a fortune, right? And you don't even need your own course. Type fortune. Fortune in the chat box right now if you see how this can make you a huge fortune, right? I'm seeing fortune in the chat box. Fortune. John says fortune. Ben says fortune. Dave, we got Anthony. Kristen, awesome. So everyone's saying fortune in the chat box. Great. Now these virtual presentations equal results, right? 30K in a week, 13K in 2 hours, 100K in 60 days. 296K in sales in only 2 months, 42K in sales in only 3 days. Now this is Alfredo. He tried this strategy and made money on his very first try. What I want you to do is type in the chat box. How much money do you think Alfredo made on his very first try? Maybe 1K, 2K, 5K. Let us know, how much do you think he made in the chat box on his very first try?
So we've got Michael coming in saying 15,000. Jason saying 6,000. All right. Melissa saying 8,000. We've got Rhonda saying 9,000. All right. Right. So we've got them different price points coming in, but I don't think anyone has it so far. So Mike, back to you.
You guys are close, but you didn't hit the nail on the head. Here is how much Alfredo made on his first try, $37,000. And he's pointing to the BMW M5 he also purchased with the money he made. You guys are going to hear from him later on. You'll also hear from JT, who had no experience and made 11K in 1 week, spending less than 20 minutes a week doing this. These are just some of the results that our students are getting with this strategy. And we have so many more that you'll see later on. Ty, you want to take over?
Absolutely, Mike. So, folks, let me ask you, how many times did you do this? Think about that. How many times would you do something like this? Especially knowing that you can completely automate this process, right? You don't need your own course. We talked about that. You don't need any tech skills, and you need no marketing skills at all. None at all. You don't even need to be a presenter, right? So you don't need to be a presenter at this thing. And Bob is going to give you everything that you need. He's going to give you every single thing that you need. And think about this. This is all free and no cost to do. Do the presentation once and automate it forever. You know, Bob's going to record the presentation that he gives you once, right? And then for every future presentation, you just play that recording that he gives you and you automate this process. You automate the entire thing. Right, so you may want to see more of that. So we're going to talk about this a little bit more later on during this presentation. So now that you've got your recording, right, the recording that Bob created, he's given it to you. You're going to lock this thing in a safe place and make copies of it. As a matter of fact, I literally keep copies of my recordings in multiple places, 2 or 3 places, because this thing can make you millions, as it has done for Mike and myself. And, you know, it's made a ton of money for our students as well. So this is literally money in the bank. Literally. So this entire model can be completely automated. So what exactly does that mean? It means having dinner with your family every night while you're making money because it's automated. It means getting notifications on your phone of sales, which is pretty cool because people are really impressed by you getting a notification that you've just made money while you're out screwing around or doing whatever else you want to do. It becomes extremely addicting because you're constantly checking your sales, and you never need to commute to work to be successful with this model. You can be super lazy and make this work because the best part is Bob handles everything and it's totally automated. You generate thousands of dollars on demand like clockwork over and over and over and over again. So take a look at this. 17,000 from the top of a mountain while skiing, right? Again, Mike's making $7,367 while skiing the next day here. This is me and my family in Cuba and literally making tens of thousands of dollars a day while on vacation. Again, Mike's out here at a winery right? On his birthday with his girlfriend, and he's made over $4,000. This is me in Thailand, right? Making tens of thousands of dollars, again, while on vacation across the planet. I get excited every time I think about this, right? Just the potential. And I've been doing this forever, and I still get excited day in and day out. So do me a favor. Type a 1 in the chat box if you're excited and if you see how simple this is. I'm not going to even look because I know everyone's going nuts right now. Mike, why don't you do me a favor? Take a look and see what they're saying in the chat box.
Yeah, Ty, I'm seeing one from Thomas. We got a 1 from Dan, David, Parker. We got a 1 from Jack. Colleen said 1. Adrian said 1. Awesome. Everyone's seeing how simple this is.
All right. Awesome. So now, again, you've got that file. Now you set up the webinar. Now, for sake of time, we're not going to discuss setting up the webinar, but here's the thing. Our done-for-you webinar setup and set it and forget it setup will help you to set up your webinar in less than 2 minutes and then automate this entire model, right? So you need these step-by-step setups if you want to have success as fast as possible. I'll say that again. You need these step-by-step setups, right? If you want to really get to the money with this. And we're going to give you both of these. So we'll talk about more on that in just a minute. So hard or easy? Now, when presented with a better way of doing things, do you continue to do things the hard way, like the same old way that has continued to give you the same results? Or do you immediately start doing things a better way? Think about that. So let me say that again. If you're making money the old hard way or not making money because you're doing things the old hard way, but tedious way, and someone comes along and shows you an easy, more effective, better, much more powerful way, what do? Do you just say, no, I'm just going to do things the old and hard way, or do you actually do the new way? Do you give it a try? Like, type in the chat box, hard way or easy way. Now, we've got a lot of smart people that are on this webinar, so I know which direction you're going in. You want the easy way, right? Listen, I always want an advantage if it's presented to me. There's no shame in that. So you're absolutely right, the easy way. Well, do you start doing the easy way next year, next month, 5 years from now? When do you do it? Immediately, right? Absolutely. As everyone's saying, immediately. Well, ideally, we would have wanted to start this yesterday if possible, but we don't have a time machine. So the next best time is today, like literally right now. So my question to you is, are you going to do this the first chance you get with like everything that we just shared with you? I want you to type a yes right now in the chat box if you're ready to do this immediately with this chance that we're giving you. All right, I love it. We're keeping the momentum, folks. We're going, we're rocking and rolling. So now, folks, there's simply 3 steps to your first $10,000 or more, right? So step 1, you find a Bob, someone who already has a program put together. He's done all of the work already. He's passionate about this. He loves to talk, right? He just has everything that you're going to need for step 2, which is to take the content that Bob gives you, you put it into our 10 million plus easy webinar creator. It's going to spit out your virtual presentation, not only a virtual presentation, right, but a money-making virtual presentation. And then we take that and we move over to step 3. So let's look at step 3 really quickly. Now let's dive right in. Now, it gets even better. Here's step 3, right? Which is to put the online course in front of people who are already excited about the topic and want to buy it. This is another super easy step. So now, you've got a Bob that has an online course ready, right? Super easy. He was eager to partner with you, right? Because he wants more sales. He realizes that he's leaving a lot of money on the table. He just doesn't know how to do it. Now that we've got our virtual presentation ready to go, we've plugged everything into our $10 million plus easy webinar creator. You just need to show the presentation to people. Imagine that Bob is at the front of the room. He's ready to give the presentation. All you need to do is fill that virtual classroom, aka the webinar, with people that are already interested in that topic. And we're going to show you how to do that. You've got your webinar. You have traffic. Put them together. What do you have? Mega cash. So you and Bob's virtual presentation plus the traffic or people in our virtual classroom watching this presentation, right, on a topic that they're already interested in equals big money, because at the end, they'll want to buy Bob's course to learn more about the topic, and that means $250 to $500 multiple times per day for you. Now, here's the thing. It gets even better because we're going to show you how to generate the traffic. Stay with me here, right? So we're going to show you how to generate the traffic. Super easy. So now, using the way that we share with you here, traffic is super easy. Now, traditionally, generating traffic sucks. You could spend weeks and months building an email list, a social media following, running paid traffic, building a website, and doing SEO, and like literally a million other things. But do you really want to do that? Listen, if I had to start all over again, I don't. You want a shortcut to making $250 to $500 fast, multiple times with the least amount of work. Now, here's the shortcut. The easiest way to the money is to find someone in your niche that has an audience, right? And that has traffic already. Same thing. And have them tell their followers about your virtual presentation. They've already established authority. So this is a huge shortcut. Instead of building your own traffic, we find someone that already has the traffic. Now, here we go, right? So think about it this way. We want to fill a virtual classroom with people that are interested in Bob's topic. Bob's going to teach them about it. And then if they want to learn more, they can join the paid course and you'll both make money. Now, we don't want to have to generate our own traffic because that's too hard. So we just want to find someone that already has traffic. We call this person an influencer. If they have thousands of people following them already, this person is just going to tell their followers, hey, watch Bob's presentation. And then hundreds to thousands of people will fill our virtual classroom, and that equals sales. Because when this person invites all of their followers into our virtual classroom to watch the presentation, you, Bob, and the influencer all make money. So look at this. Like, it becomes super easy to start to generate these payments because as people watch and you present the offer to them, they then go in and buy and the cash register rings. All right. So it becomes easier and easier. So now here's the question. Why would an influencer tell their followers about Bob's webinar? Well, number one, they want to help their followers learn something new, right? Your presentation teaches them about a topic that they want to learn about in your niche. So their followers already want to watch this. Number two, they make money. If their followers join Bob's course at the end of a webinar, they make money. At the end of a webinar, everyone that's watching the presentation will be offered the opportunity to buy Bob's course. And that's where the money gets made. All right, so now let's continue here. Think about this. To make this work, you don't need an email list, right? You don't need a following, okay? Now, you also don't need to be a guru or someone that's well-known in the space. You don't need to generate your own traffic. Bob doesn't need any of that either. This works in any niche for practically any type of product. Okay, so now these influencers already have a following, right? They have people that are going to flock to your presentation. This is the traffic. This is why the traffic generation part of it is super, super simple. Now, type easy in the chat box now if you see how easy this is. This is a huge opportunity. There are tens of thousands of influencers, people with followers in literally every niche. So how do we find these influencers? Well, here's an example of just a few spots, right? So for the sake of time, we won't cover them all. And what you see here is just the tip of the iceberg. Look at some of the numbers here. So Love and Healthy Tips, 1.3 million people, right? Golfing, 88,000. Look at the individual that's presenting in this YouTube video. It literally has nearly 50,000 views. There are actually dozens of other places where you can find influencers who are waiting with open arms to hear from you. So for the sake of time, we're not going to cover all of them, but what you saw here was just the tip of the iceberg. With our Max Out Your Webinar process, you'll be able to find dozens of influencers all waiting with open arms to really promote you and Bob in the webinar that you guys have. Now, you need this process if you want to be successful and as fast as possible, right? So we're going to share more about this in just a bit. Now, here's how you reach out to these influencers, right? You simply reach out to them and you say, this presentation would be a great fit for your following. Now, these influencers have a responsibility to provide relevant content and help their followers. So they're going to be super eager to recommend this virtual presentation to their followers because not only will they help their audience, but the influencer will make money as well. So now, When the influencer tells their followers to watch the webinar that you and Bob have, our virtual classroom gets packed with people who want to listen to what you have to say, and they want to hear Bob's presentation, right? And tons of people will buy Bob's course, as you can see. We talked about this earlier, right? So you can see how they're just jumping in, the money's flowing in. And remember, that means $250 to $500 multiple times every single day for you, whenever you want, even on autopilot. So this is super, super powerful. Now, here's the good news. As we mentioned before, everyone makes money. And the best part is you're helping people as well. So you're not only making money, you're getting solutions to people who have problems or who want more information on things that they're already interested in, right? So you're getting this directly into their hands. So again, it's a win-win-win for everyone that's involved. And the best part about it is that Bob has a way to keep track of your sales so you always know how many sales you made. Now, finding an influencer is super easy. As a matter of fact, it's so easy that our students are literally getting influencers to work with them on their very first attempt. So here's a post from our Facebook group. So we've got one of our students, Timothy. He says, okay, so I have someone with over 421,000 followers that wants to work with him, right? That's mega, 421,000 followers on his first attempt. So now, we'll be your first influencer. So what does this mean? It means that we will promote your webinar to thousands of people on our email list. This will be for a select group only. You'll find out how to be part of that special group later on in the webinar. So you want to stay tuned until the very end. Otherwise, you'll miss out on an opportunity that has the potential to make you 5 figures or more. Now, again, just to be totally clear, this is only going to be done for this audience on this webinar, and this will apply to literally any niche or industry that you're in. Now, here's how much can be made by working with one influencer. Take a look at these numbers. Over $10,000 for one influencer, right? And then here on the bottom right, over $14,000 from another influencer. Here's another one, $22,000 in 2 hours. $11,000, $752 in another 2 hours, $6,000 in literally 90 minutes, right? So here's $26,000 in a single month. Really, really powerful, folks. $192,000 from one influencer. Here's another one where this gentleman made $17,000 in 90 minutes, right, while vacationing. Here's another one in the upper left. You can see here, $17,522. Now, these are major amounts, right? Think about it. What new things would you like in your life? Like, it becomes so easy where if you want to go on vacation, you want something new, you want new clothes, you want a new car, you can simply say, you know what? I don't want to pay for this. As a matter of fact, this is something that I share with my wife. Anytime we want to go on vacation, I say, you know what? I'm not going to pay for this. I'm going to have someone else pay for it. And the way that works is, you see, people who know how to make money think about money differently. So instead of using their money, they know how to leverage other opportunities to get what they want. And you can do this too just by running a webinar. Anytime you want something new, a car, a vacation, you want to make improvements to the house, or you want to save up for a new house, right? You run a webinar, you and Bob sell something, and you get other people to pay for it. This becomes a super fun game. Why? Because each new person you find becomes a new vacation or a retreat for you and your family. Once you get this, you'll never think about making money in the same way again. I want you to remember that. Now, next is what we call the domino effect. And I want you to really pay attention to this, okay? So now, with the domino effect, we have our influencer, right? So let's say we worked with an influencer and his name is John. So for example, let's say John runs Bob's webinar for one that we create for him using all of the content that he has. You're going to plug it into our $10 million plus template, and he makes $10,000. This may be more money than he's ever made. Now, John knows a lot of people in this industry, right? Just like him, who are also influencers. He's going to brag to his buddies. He's probably going to say something like, dude, I just made $10,000. You should tell your followers about this webinar as well. And they're going to want to get on this and tell their followers as well. So I hope you see how that works. You get one influencer and he makes more money than he's probably ever made before in a short period of time. You can guarantee that he's going to talk about it. And that's how you get more influencers. And that's the domino effect that makes us so much money. So now, that was pretty cool, right? So let's continue because it gets even better. Here's a 6-month picture of the kind of success that you could potentially have. So let's say month 1, right? Your first webinar, you generate $5,000. Your second webinar, you generate about $10,000. And then you continue because why wouldn't you? Your first webinar, month 2, generates $10,000. Second webinar generates another $10,000. And it continues into month 3, right? 10,000, 10,000, 20,000. Third webinar, month 4, month 5, month 6. And before you know it, in just half a year, you've generated more money than most people make in 5 years, right? Think about that. When you add this up, $280,000. Now, that's the potential. That's why, again, folks, I get excited when I teach this because Mike and I, we actually make more than this. And a lot of our students are on track to do even better than this. So these are low-end numbers that we're sharing with you. So now, type a 1 in the chat box if you see how powerful this is. I want to go back to that slide just once again while you're typing in these ones because, again, I want you to really get this. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, and how these things just pile on, right? So I hope you got that. So now the ones are coming in. I love it. I love it. I love it. 1, 1, 1. Okay, so now let's continue, right? So which would you prefer? Think about it. You know, what I really want to know is, what is your goal financially? Do you want to make a little money this year or do you want to make a lot of money this year? Type in the chat box, little or a lot. And I love the interaction, folks, so keep it going. That keeps me hype. It keeps Mike hype. Keep it going. It lets us know that you're into this and you're getting it. Well, I see a lot of people saying that they want to make a lot of money this year. Smart people. If you're not a person that wants to spend all of your free time trying to make money and not having a life, then you probably want something that helps you to make money on complete autopilot. Now, our 3 steps, the strategy that we're sharing with you right now, is exactly how you do that to a T. Now, again, there's 3 simple steps to this. These 3 steps could actually help you to make your first $10,000. As we shared earlier, Mike talked about step 1, finding a Bob who has a product, he's selling it online, he's not satisfied, and he doesn't know how to really pump that thing up to the 10th degree. Step 2, you take our $10 million webinar template, you take the marketing material that Bob already has, you mash them together, and you create this mega $1 million webinar file, right? That you can automate. And then step 3, you find an influencer who already has a tribe, he already has traffic, he already has the audience, and you plug them together. That's how simple it gets. That's how simple it gets to making your first $10,000. When you don't overcomplicate the process, making money gets super easy. I said that before, and I'm repeating it because it's just that.
That's right, Ty. This is the easiest way to make $250 to $500 multiple times per day, guys. There's 0 marketing skills required. There's a huge potential with the strategy. There's no risk to it all. You can do this anywhere, completely automated. It's proven because we have $2.2 million collectively in student results. We believe this strategy is the best opportunity out there right now. So let me ask you this. Do you want in on this business? Type a 1 in the chat box right now if you want in on this business. You're seeing how powerful it is and you really want to continue seeing more. Type a 1 in the chat box right now. I'll pull that up. I'm seeing lots of 1s here. That's awesome. Lots of yeses, lots of 1s. Keep going. Awesome. Cool. So we were faced with 2 options in presenting this training to you today. The first was that we could just give you what you've gotten so far, hang up right here, and hope and pray that through trial and error, you'd figure out the missing pieces to achieve financial success, financial freedom with this on your own. Or option 2 was that we could take more responsibility for success than that. In option 2, we'd provide an environment that removes the roadblocks that you're sure to encounter on your journey to financial success with the strategy. We could be there to hold your hand to ensure success for you, right? So we chose the second option. It's as close as you can get to guaranteeing your success with the strategy. So it's with great pleasure that Ty and I would like to introduce the 6-Figure Success Academy, which helps you take these 3 steps and really start to generate huge amounts of income with this model. Now, this is pretty much a full business in a box, so you can jump in right away and have immediate success with this. Let me show you what we put together to help facilitate that success for you. Again, you're going to need that 2-sentence email script, which is going to help you get a Bob instantly, just like Jerry and many others in our program have had, right? If you want to do that manually, you'd have to test, tweak, try to figure out exactly what to say. But this is going to get Bob to say yes right away. So step one's already done. You've already got a Bob with this here right now. We're going to give this to you for free when you join.
Now, you'll also need the $10 million Easy Webinar Creator. Remember, we showed you this earlier. Now, this is going to allow you to create the virtual presentation that powers this entire model. And it's completely push button, done for you. Just copy and paste everything into it. Simple. And it's been tested. We've made millions of dollars with this, so we know it works. Now, once you use it, you'll have a powerful asset that you can make thousands of dollars with on demand whenever you choose. Now, remember, guys, over $50,000 has been invested into the software, and countless hours of research and programming have been put into making this perfect for you. That means you won't need to hire a copywriter. You don't need to spend hours creating your virtual presentation, and you only now need minutes to build a winning and money-making virtual presentation that's going to make you a ton of money. Now, remember that originally we had this thing built for our own use because we do our own webinars, right? We wanted a super simple way to crank out powerful virtual presentations that made us money. Now, you couldn't even buy this if you wanted to because it's not for sale. Like, you won't find it on any freelancing site. You won't find it on any software site. The only place you can get it is right here. And we're going to give it to you for free if you're fast enough to join the Six Figure Success Academy when we give you the opportunity to join in a second.
Now, you've also got to set up that webinar, right? We're going to show you how to set that up in less than 100 seconds, even if you're an absolute beginner without any tech skills. And we'll also show you how to automate the entire model so you and Bob only need to do that presentation once. And you can do it over and over and over again, automated, and make $250 to $500 multiple times a day whenever you want. You're going to get this for free when you join today as well.
Now, even on top of that, as Ty mentioned earlier, we're even going to be your first influencer. So what does that mean? That means that we're going to take your finished webinar and put it in front of our followers. That's going to give you your very first hit of massive exposure. So again, once you join the Six Figure Success Academy, when we give you the opportunity to, in a minute, we're going to market your webinar to hundreds of thousands of people, regardless of your niche, regardless of the industry that you choose. Not only that, but we'll even do this. Normally, we only promote webinars once to our list. But because you're on this webinar and you're going to be joining our program, what we'll do is we'll promote it every single week. So you continuously make sales on your webinar with Bob week after week after week. So again, stay until the end to get more details on this. We'll explain more on this soon. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the last 3 webinars that we promoted so you can see what a promotion from us could potentially mean for you. Now, here's one of the webinars that we promoted. As you can see here, the commissions generated here was $10,699. And on this one, you can see the commissions generated was $15,791. And on this one, $30,500. So as you can see, that just kind of shows you the potential of what's possible when you have us promoting your webinar. And again, we're going to do that for you once you join. Now let's talk about what else we have to offer.
Now, we've also put together in-depth training in the form of video modules. Now, this video training goes into exactly what you need to do to have success with this method. Here's what you get when you join the Six Figure Success Academy and go into the video training we put together for you. In week 1, we're going to show you everything you need to know about starting this business, even if you're a complete beginner. You don't need to be technical or have any skills. We break everything down for you super simple. We're going to give you every single step to this very simple model and show you how you can start earning income right away. You're going to get really motivated because everyone's having success, and you'll see all the results people are getting here in week 1. In week 2, we're going to discuss how to partner with people just like Bob. You're going to secure that partnership with your very first Bob or someone that has an online course. We're going to show you where to find them, what to say, how to get them ready to start earning with you together. And even better, we're going to show you how to virtually never lose, because we're going to guarantee that Bob's course will sell. We're going to show you how to do that as well. It's really easy to succeed really quickly. This is week 3, and we're going to craft our moneymaker in week 3, or our virtual presentation, aka that webinar, right? We're going to walk you through exactly how to set up the webinar template. It's going to generate you $250 to $500 multiple times per day on autopilot. You don't need to be a marketer, a techie, or have any experience whatsoever to make this happen, right? And we're going to show you how to copy and paste things directly into this template that are already done for you, so you can start earning right away. And in week 4, we're going to prepare everything so things go off without a hitch. What we're going to do here is we're going to walk you through exactly how to set everything up in a really simple way so we can set ourselves up for success and really start to automate everything going forward. Right? We never want to have to do hours of work ever again. And this step this week here is where things really start to change for us. What I mean by that is that things really start to be really simple from here on out, and we're ready to start earning with this model on autopilot. Now in week 5, we're going to show you how, without knowing anyone or knowing any experience or anything whatsoever, you're going to be able to start making $250 to $500 multiple times a day, as many times as you want. Right? This is where we're going to start working with influencers that will fill up that virtual classroom we talked about so we can teach others, give them value, and then start earning some real income. It's really exciting, and you won't go back after you learn this information. You're going to be hooked. Week 6, we talk about really scaling this model, right? This is where we get the domino effect we talked about really into play and have it working for you like clockwork. You're going to be automating the entire process and scaling it so you can make money with complete freedom even while traveling anywhere. So you'll learn how to generate sales on any course and really start to make more money with more freedom with this week here alone. Now there are 6 weeks of content, but you get everything right away. If you wanted to binge through everything and start learning everything right away, you can, because the videos are super short, no fluff, to the point, and they really give you the exact steps you need to succeed with this really powerful model starting today. As you saw earlier, our students are having success with this strategy. But if you want more proof that this works, we actually have a testimonial page that's like 50 pages long with hundreds of testimonials on it. I'm going to send you the link to look at it at the end of this presentation, so make sure you stick around. Let's go ahead and take a look at that testimonial page really quick. Now, this is the testimonial page that has hundreds of 5-star customer reviews on it. I'm going to go through this really quick. There are hundreds of reviews on here. You'll see videos, you'll see proof screenshots, you'll see all these different people having success with this strategy, right? I'll just jump here. I'm on track to do 6 figures this year, something I've never been able to accomplish before. Thank you, Ty and Mike. Great system that can be implemented by anyone without the need of a massive startup budget. And you keep going through this, you'll see all these proofs here, all these screenshots, people having success. After completing the course, I see myself becoming my own boss, working from home. It's so easy. A 13-year-old child can do it. Keep going. There's so much proof here. There's so much to cover. I'm not going to cover all of them, but this is such a powerful page. You can see what other people think about the course. Let's go and jump back into our presentation now. Now, how awesome was that, right? Again, guys, we're going to give you the link to review that testimonial page at the very end of the presentation. But I think you get the picture that, this simply works. You saw there are hundreds of testimonials on that page, so you know that this works. You've seen it throughout this presentation, so you know the strategy is working for others. So you're probably wondering, how much is this, right? How can I get this? Where can I go to get my hands on the 6-Figure Success Academy? Right, before we even get there, right, and we're going to get there in just a moment, it gets even better because we've got huge bonuses for you. The very first bonus we've got for you is our 8 hottest and most profitable niches to start in today, so you never have to guess on the fastest way to start making money. You know exactly which niches to go in that will never become saturated. These are the niches that we found to be the easiest to start in, so you can have enormous success with these right away. Now, this is valued at over $397, and you're going to get this today completely free. You're also going to get bonus number 2, which is our 24-hour Bob Fast Start package, where you can get your very first Bob within 24 hours of starting this program. You heard me right, 24 hours of starting this program. Now, this is exactly what Jerry, George, and hundreds of our other students are using to get Bobs that have online courses already fast. It's going to come with the exact places to go and find Bobs to partner with, and the exact email that you use to get them to partner with you on the very first try. It's that easy. Now, this is 2 bonuses in one. And we value this at $597. You're going to get it today completely for free. Let's not forget about bonus number 3, our Instant Webinar Success Package. This is where you can set up the webinar in less than 100 seconds. That's how quick and easy it is to set it up. We're going to show you how to do that here. We're also going to give you the set it and forget it setup, which shows you how to automate the entire model. So you only do this once and you never do it again. This bonus, worth over $797, is free when you join today. Now, that's over $1,800 in bonuses that we're giving you. You're going to get all those completely free when you join today. And when you join today, you're going to get, again, that 6-Figure Success Academy, 6 weeks worth of training that we just covered. You're also going to get $1,800 in free bonuses, right? Bonus number 1, the 8 hottest and most profitable niches. Bonus 2, the 24-hour Bob Fast Start package to get your first Bob within 1 day. And bonus number 3, the instant webinar success package, which will help you set up that webinar in 100 seconds and automate the whole thing. Now it gets even better because this is absolutely zero risk for you when you join today. Here's what we mean. Ty, you want to talk about that for a second?
Absolutely, Mike. So we have one of the best guarantees in the industry. So here's what I mean. We put hundreds of hours into developing the system and perfecting it. So we know for a fact that this is exactly what you need to start generating reliable income online. So much so that we're going to take all of the risk and put our money where our mouth is. Now, here's the deal. Go through the Six Figure Success Academy 6-week training program and implement what we've shown you. Use our bonuses to simplify the entire process and benefit from our hands-on support and mentoring from our team to help ensure that you're successful. And if you still don't produce income, simply drop us an email. And not only will we give you your money back, we'll send you double back what you paid today just for giving it a try. In other words, we guarantee the Six Figure Success Academy will work for you. And if it doesn't, you don't pay. We pay you. So now, with this guarantee, your real risk isn't your investment in this course, right? The only risk is the time that you'll spend on setting this up so that you can have automated income on repeat. And that time is extremely minimal. Listen, we're so confident in our course that if you follow it to a T and somehow you don't make 100% of your purchase price back in 30 days, we will personally pay you 2 times what you invested today. So that way, as long as you follow this and put in the work, worst case scenario, you make 2 times your investment today. Anything you make above and beyond that, even better, which we're sure you will. But in a situation like this, doesn't it make sense for you to risk only making double what you paid right now in the next 30 days by signing up right now? So this is a 30-day guarantee. So today, you don't even need to decide if you want this or not. Just get it today, and in 30 days, you can decide whether you want to continue on later or not. There's no risk for you. Join now as soon as we give you the link.
What an awesome guarantee. And that's not even all that you're getting today, right? It's not even a matter of if you should invest to join this program today, but it's a matter of how quickly you should invest, because the quicker you do, the better the deal you're going to get. Here's what I mean. This is Fast Action Bonus number 1. This is our $10 million easy webinar creator software that we showed you earlier. We're going to give you the exact webinar creator software that you can use that has generated over $10 million. All you do is fill in the blanks, push a button, and out comes your webinar that can make you $250 to $500 multiple times every day. Now, we showed this to you earlier. Over $50,000 and countless hours of developing have been invested into the software so that you never have to worry about creating a webinar ever again. It does all the work for you. Our demo just showed you how quickly this can be done and how easy it is to use. All you do is just take everything Bob already has, put it inside of the software, and press a button. It's that easy. And remember, you can't get this software anywhere else but right here. You're going to get this bonus worth $2,000 completely free when you join today, but you have to be fast because only the first 30 lucky people are going to get this bonus. So you want to act really fast and join right now when we give you the link here in a second.
Now, this is Fast Action Bonus number 2, and this one's really neat and one of my favorites. We actually call this the 10 Days to Six-Figure Success Daily Cheat Sheet. What it is it's a cheat sheet that pretty much guides you through exactly what to do for your first 10 days in this program. So you get a jump start right away. This will actually help you stay motivated, stay on track, and generate income right away. All you have to do is follow what we say, and you can start having success in this program right away. This is actually valued at $1,000, and you get it completely free when you join today, but it's only available to the first 20 people. So make sure you stay on and join as soon as we give you the link here in a moment. And now this is Fast Action Bonus number 3. And this is really powerful because these are case studies where you're literally over our shoulder watching every single step of the process and of us implementing this model. These case studies are only really strong ones because we're going to show you where we and our students have made no less than $10,000 within 90 minutes. We're going to show you how we did it, why certain things worked, what didn't work, and all of that so you can do it yourself. You're going to get this bonus. It's worth $1,500 completely free today, but you have to be fast because this is only for the very first 10 lucky people that join today. So make sure you join as soon as we give you the link here in a second. Now, that's not all. You also get support not only from our team, but from our coaches, get Q&A and strategy sessions as they happen, and a year of updates and mentoring from our team. This is worth over $2,500, and you're going to get this completely free when you join today.
Now, you're getting quite a lot when you join today. Now, here's a recap of everything you're getting. You're going to see you're getting 6 weeks of training showing you exactly how to start implementing this model right away. You're also going to get 3 bonuses. Bonus number 1 is the 8 hottest and most profitable niches to start in today. And bonus number 2 is the 24-hour Bob Fast Start package, showing you how to get your first Bob within 24 hours of starting this program. Bonus number 3 is the Instant Webinar Success package, showing you how to set up and automate the webinar within minutes. We also have 3 fast action bonuses, so if you want to get these, you need to join right away. Fast action bonus number 1 is, again, that $10 million easy webinar creator software. Now, we showed you this earlier. All you do is fill in the blanks, push a button, and out comes your webinar, your virtual presentation, ready for you to start making money with right away. Fast action bonus number 2 is the 10 days to 6-figure success daily cheat sheet. Now, this is going to guide you through what to do for your very first 10 days in the program, so you know exactly what to do to start making money with this model right away. And fast action bonus number 3 is our 10K in 90 minutes over-the-shoulder case studies, which show you exactly how we made no less than $10,000 within 90 minutes and how you can learn how to do the same as well. That's over $8,000 in free bonuses you're getting when you join today. We've also got a total real-world value on this. If we wanted to sell all this separately at over $17,000, how awesome is that? What an awesome package you guys have right in front of you, and there's more. Don't forget, here's the bonus we mentioned earlier, where we'll be your very first influencer. Now, we call this our graduation bonus, and it's a surefire way to make sure that you succeed once you complete the course. In fact, to most people, this would probably be the most powerful bonus of them all, because the potential that it has to put money in your pocket, and not just a little bit, but potentially a lot. Now, here's what it is. Once you go through the course, you put your webinar together to our specifications, and you graduate from the program, we will be your very first influencer. So remember, we showed you how powerful it is when an influencer shares your webinar with their followers or email list and how many sales can be generated? That's exactly what we are going to be doing for you. Meaning, we're going to send an email to hundreds of thousands of people and tell them to watch you and Bob's webinar. And that can potentially mean a lot of sales for you and Bob, regardless of your niche or industry. So here's what that could potentially look like once you complete our program, have your webinar ready, and are taking advantage of this bonus. First, we would be the influencer for you in this case and have hundreds of thousands of followers on our email list. Next, what we're going to do is tell them to watch your webinar. And this happens on a weekly basis, not just once, meaning you'll get eyeballs on your webinar every single week. So now that means sales coming in weekly for you and Bob. You see sales coming in over and over and over again on a weekly basis for you and for Bob. But here's the catch, guys. We have hundreds of people on the webinar right now. And like you, they're all going to be racing to get their orders in so that they can get this bonus. So when we drop the link for you to join in a minute, don't hesitate and miss out, because this is by far our most powerful bonus. And to understand just how powerful it is, just know that people buy this program, the 6-Figure Success Academy, at full price just for this bonus alone. So make sure that you join once we drop the link here in just a moment, and you'll get this bonus as well as everything else that's being offered.
Now, once you get in today and start digesting all this stuff, how will you feel when you don't need to be stuck in a job that you dislike, right? You can finally spend time on things that you're passionate about. You can control your financial destiny and won't be burdened by bills or financial struggles. And you can travel and work when and where you want for as much or as little time as you want. Really, what you'll be able to do is live the life you really want to live. Think about that for a second. And I want you to think about how you'll feel when you follow what we teach you inside of this course that you're going to join right now and gain that financial freedom to work anywhere for as much or as little time as you want. That means you can spend more time with family because you can do this once and virtually forget all about it, right? How much is something like that, like a lifestyle like that, the financial freedom, worth to you? Maybe 5K, maybe 10K. Maybe 20K, right? Because you can do this over and over and over again for years and years and years to come. How much would you pay to finally live the life that you know you deserve? Now, our students are creating that financial freedom for themselves with this program. I mean, $2.2 million in confirmed results and counting from our students. Like, think about it. Right now or any time in the past, where could you have invested any kind of money to learn where you could make like $11,000 in 2 hours, $60K in 4 days, right? Where could you invest right now to learn a skill like that, right? How long would it take you to make like $73K in a month? Like, how long would it take you to invest like in the stock market to do that? Maybe like 10, 15, 20 years, depending on how much you invest, right? Like, how crazy is that, right? Like, to be able to generate that kind of income that quickly. Like, what if we showed you how to invest your money in a way that would generate you these types of results, right? We talked about the easy way or the hard way, right? If you found an easier way, a better way, do you continue doing the hard way or you go with the easier way, the more effective way, right? Of course you go with the easier way. Now, would you invest like 10K to make 54K or 26K or $11,000 within 2 hours? Of course you would, right? Who wouldn't? I'm sure every single one of you would make that kind of investment. Even continuing on, if you could pay $17,000, right, to work with one Bob with whom you generate 5K a month for the next 12 months, would you make that kind of investment, right? Of course, because that's like $60K for the year at an absolute minimum. That's the total value of our course, and we won't make you pay $17,000 today, even though that would be fair, because that's what this is all worth. Right now, we sell our course for $4,000, and it's worth every single penny because of the amazing results that people are getting and all the money that they're generating and the financial freedom that they're creating. You won't even pay $3K for this system, which is $1,000 off our standard price. You can see why it would be an incredible deal at $3,000. And you won't even pay $2,000 for this system, which is 50% off and $2,000 off.
That's right, Mike. We've got a super special price point because you're on this webinar and you've taken the time to hang out with us. You've been a really great audience. You've engaged with us. You've totally understood the process. What we want to do is we want to reward you with an extra special price. So, Mike, let's jump right into that. So now, here's what we got, guys. We're going to give you a massive $3,000 discount, right? An unheard of $3,000 discount. When you get in right now, you're going to get it for just $997. That's right. You didn't hear a mistake. $997. You can make one payment by visiting the URL that you see on your screen. Go in, type it into your browser. Don't click onto that link because you can't click it. Type it into your browser and be quick with this, right? Because we've got a limited number of these. Now, here's the other thing. If you don't want to make one payment, you can also go in and make two payments of $547. So you'll make one payment right now, and then you'll make another payment of $547 later on. So you can go in, get this massive discount of $3,000, right? If you make that one payment, and this is something where you're not going to see this type of an opportunity again. You're not going to ever see it at this price point. So you definitely want to jump right in right now. So now let's continue to move in. As we continue to move in, right? Get your orders in. Get them in right now. Remember, money loves speed. So as we continue with this webinar, get your orders in right now. Visit the URL. Once you place your order, type in the words, "I'm in," so we know who got in and who's the fast action taker and who's serious about their success.
That's right, guys. This is extremely limited because our personal time is being invested supporting our members, so we can't bring in thousands of you guys, right? All we're doing is opening up a few spaces right now that will fill up fast. So make sure you join right now. Now, if slicing our price down from like $17,000 in total value down to this low price wasn't enough, so you can try this training absolutely zero risk, right? We also added this. Now, we don't want anything to hold you back from having success, which is why we created 5 fast action super bonuses to help you overcome any obstacle and get to success as fast as possible. Now, we're only giving you these 5 special bonuses today for free if you take action before this presentation ends. So make sure you join right away. Let's go and show you what's included in these 5 new bonuses. The first one is fast action bonus number 1, which is the Max Out Your Webinar package. We talked about this when we were talking about the influencers and filling up that virtual classroom. What this is exactly how to communicate with those influencers, what to say, where to find them, and how to get them promoting that webinar so that entire classroom is filled with hundreds and thousands of people ready to watch you and Bob's webinar. And that means $250 to $500 multiple times per day for you. This is Fast Action Super Bonus number 2. This is our done for you copy and paste resource that you can use to instantly 5 to 10x any sales you might have in a webinar promotion. And here's what I mean. All right, let's say you make $10,000 from doing a webinar, right? Which is very possible. By using this simple resource here, you can make $20,000 to $40,000 and much, much more really easily just by copying and pasting what we have here. Now, when we started using this, we were pretty blown away by the results. And we know that when you start implementing this yourself, you're really going to start generating more income with this model. You don't want to start doing this without this because you can double, triple, and quadruple your revenue, your income for the year easily. Now, this is worth $697, but you get this completely free when you join today. Now, this is Fast Action Super Bonus number 3, and this helps you double this model's potential. So these are the 5 words we use to turn $5,000 in earnings into 30 to 50K or more. Now, this is different than that copy and paste secret that we just covered, right? But when you use that copy and paste secret with this in conjunction, you'll be seeing huge increases in the amount of income you make every single month. We show you exactly what to say, just 5 words, to multiply your earnings here. Now, this is worth $697, and you get this completely free when you join today. This is Fast Action Super Bonus number 4. I mean, we keep on stacking on the value. Now, once you get this business model going, this is going to be instrumental in you generating more income, right? This is really how to scale so that you can start generating dream vacation type of income within hours and actually live a vacation type lifestyle because you've got this automated, scaled up, and generating you massive income. I mean, Ty talked about earlier where you can just have a webinar to pay for a vacation, pay for whatever you want new in your life. This is exactly how you can do that. This is going to show you exactly how to start generating 10K in less than 30 days and start generating even more income than you thought possible with this model. This is worth $1,000 and you get this completely free when you join today. And last but not least, this is Fast Action Super Bonus number 5. And this is going to show you how you can become your very own Bob, right? We talked about you want to find a Bob because it eliminates all the work, right? And that's super easy. We recommend you do that. But there's a group of people on this webinar, and that may be you, that want to become their own Bob. They want 100% of the profits for themselves, right? So we're going to show you how to create that. This is like an entirely new course if you want to take that up and become your own Bob. You don't need to, all right? We're going to show you how to do it without it. But if you want to become your own Bob later on, once you get this going, you absolutely can. You can get this bonus worth $2,000 completely free when you join today. But make sure that you join before the presentation ends because these 5 special bonuses are only available to the end of this presentation. Then they're going to go ahead and disappear. So make sure you join as soon as possible by going to the link that you see at the bottom of your screen now. Don't forget that you cannot click on this link. Go ahead and type that into your browser now to go ahead and join now. So we've added quite a bit to the pot here. So if you're ready to claim your 5 new Fast Action Super Bonuses right now, make sure you get started now by going to the link that you see at the bottom of your screen.
Here's what you're going to get when you join immediately today. Like, here's a recap of everything you're going to get immediately when you join right now. You'll see you have 6 weeks of training in the 6 Figure Success Academy. Week 1 is a crash course in webinars and the 6 Figure Success Academy model. We're going to show you everything about this model so you know exactly what we're doing over the course of this training. Week 2 is how to partner with people like Bob, people that have online courses so you don't need to make your own. In week 3, we're going to create our moneymaker. Now, this is the virtual presentation that's going to power this entire model. And we have something that's going to make this push button simple that we're going to introduce again in a second. Week 4 is preparing for maximum success. This is where we're going to set everything up so we can completely automate this model going forward. In week 5, we're going to start showing you how to generate $1,000 payments on demand where you can start making $250 to $500 multiple times every day. We're going to show you how easy it is in this week. Week 6, we're going to show you how to optimize and scale everything up to the moon so you can start making much more money with this model. We have so many bonuses here, as you can see. The very first is the 8 hottest and most profitable niches to start in today. Bonus 2, the 24-hour Bob Fast Start package, which shows you exactly what to say and where to find these people so you can start working with someone that has an online course right away, within 24 hours at that. Bonus 3 is the Instant Webinar Success package, showing you how to set up your very first webinar, even if you've never done it before, and how to automate this entire process going forward. Fast action bonus number 1, only available to the first 30 people, is again that $10 million easy webinar creator software. Now, this is going to be push button, fill in the blanks, a software that's going to pop out your webinar presentation ready to go so you can start making money with it right away. Fast action bonus number 2, only available to the first 20 people, is our 10 days to six-figure success daily cheat sheet, showing you exactly what to do for your first 10 days in this program. Fast action bonus number 3 is our 10K in 90 minutes over-the-shoulder case studies. Here's where we're going to show you what we did right, what we did wrong, and exactly what you need to do to make a ton of money within a short period of time, just like we have and we continue to do. You'll see numerous fast action super bonuses here, again, only available today before this presentation ends. Fast action super bonus number 1 is the Max Out Your Webinar package, showing you how to fill up that virtual classroom with people that are ready to start buying Bob's course. That's where you're going to make your money. We're going to start working with influencers here. We're going to show you how to contact them, what to say, where to find them so they say yes, and start promoting that webinar, that virtual presentation, so you can start making money from it. Fast action super bonus number 2 is the copy and paste secret to 5 to 10x all sales on a webinar promotion. All you do is you copy and paste this, and you can start making much more money than you ever would have thought possible with your webinar promotion that you're going to do. Now, fast action super bonus number 3 is the 5 words we use to turn 5K into 30K to 50K and more. Now, when you pair this with that copy and paste secret we just discussed, you're going to be able to generate much more revenue with this model than you ever would have before. Fast action super bonus number 4 is our dream vacation formula where you can scale to 10K plus in less than 30 days. We're going to show you how here. And fast action super bonus number 5 is our mountain of profit blueprint, where if you want, you can become your very own Bob and take all the profits for yourself. We're going to show you how. Now, that's over $14,000 in free bonuses and a real world value of over $23,000. Make sure you join right now by going to the link that you see at the bottom of your screen to get everything you see here right now as soon as you join.
So, Mike, you literally just said a mouthful, right? And the beauty of that is there's so much in here that you can't help but to succeed. That's why we literally have hundreds and hundreds of students that are really rocking it with this entire program. Now, here's another thing that you're going to get. You're going to get access to our private Facebook group. Now, here's what I'm really excited about, right? Because in this group, we have literally tons and tons of students who come in here. They get to ask questions, and Mike, myself, our coaches are right there. We're answering questions. Again, you're never stuck, right? You get to get updates because we're constantly updating, right? We're constantly sharing what works, not just myself and Mike, but also other folks that are just joining this program with you or people that have been in it for a while. Here's the other thing. You get to share ideas. Like, this is really a community. It's a family. So we share what works and what doesn't work. So we're constantly building and helping each other get to the next level. And what I really love is that you get to brainstorm. Like, one of the quickest ways to be successful at anything, right, is to be part of a mastermind group. And this is literally a mastermind group within a group. So as I said at the very beginning, you always have the option of getting help when you need it. So again, this is the Facebook group. Now, I just want to point out here, Mike, that the entire course is housed online, right? This is a separate group. So if you don't have a Facebook account, you can still get access to the course. You don't need to have this part of it here, right? This is just totally optional. So again, if you have a Facebook account, then you're going to love this. If you don't have a Facebook account, I know some people are not into Facebook and social media, then that's fine as well. On top of that, don't forget about the graduation bonus. We'll be your very first influencer. At a minimum, this has a $10,000 value. That means that we're going to be the first people to promote your webinar to our list of tens of thousands of people. You don't need to worry about getting an influencer. We'll do it completely for free. That means that we'll let you and Bob keep all of the profits. We won't take a penny. That means that you and Bob will keep 100% of the money that comes in. That's how invested we are in your success. This alone has the potential to pay off your initial course investment 10 times over or more. Now, out of hundreds of people that are watching this webinar right now, we see that lots and lots and lots of people are commenting on the power of this bonus alone, right? There's so many people that are clamoring to get this thing. But the thing is, we only have a few slots left for this bonus. So you want to make sure that you're one of the first to get in. Do that by visiting the URL that you see on your screen and joining right now. This is one that you absolutely must have. So now we have a special unannounced bonus for you, right? So this bonus is going to show you how to build a huge list. Now, you've heard of the term, the money's in the list, right? The money is in the list. You've probably heard top marketers say that over and over and over again. Here's the cool thing. Not only are you going to learn how to make money using the Six Figure Success Academy system, right? But you'll also be able to use this bonus to build a huge list and mail that list so that every time you mail them, you also are able to make money as well. So this bonus alone is worth, I wouldn't be over exaggerating if I said it's worth 1,000 times the price that you'll pay for this program today. You've got two options right now, all right? So option number one is to not do anything. You can just simply leave today. The problem is that when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to be thinking about this strategy and how simple it is to finally generate $250 to $500 payments literally whenever you want. And that most of the work is already done for you. You just plug everything into our templates and our scripts, right? At that point, you're going to realize that if you didn't sign up right now, you missed out on the biggest opportunity of your life. And you're going to lay in bed tonight feeling sick to your stomach thinking, man, I could have just one bob, right? Could literally make me $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 this week. And it's going to drive you insane. So much so that you're going to wake up the next morning, like literally reaching out to our support, trying to call our offices, trying to reach out to us on Facebook, trying to figure out how to get in. It's happened. And unfortunately, we have to stand by our word, right? When we close this down, we can't let anyone else in. So if you don't get in now, you won't be able to get in at a later date. So I don't want you to miss out on that opportunity. So get in right now. Now, option number two is to simply use the links that you see on your screen, right? Enter them into your browser and join the Six Figure Success Academy right now, as so many other people are doing. And you get to start immediately towards changing your life with a program that shows you exactly step by step how to start generating $250 to $500 payments multiple times, day in and day out, literally as many times as you want. So go ahead, join right now, right? Log in and come in and just get started immediately. Remember, money loves speed, right? When you see a good opportunity, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your stomach, you take it, and usually we're never wrong, right? So listen to that internal system that you have. Don't miss out on this opportunity of a lifetime. Now, here's the other thing here, right? So we've got students, as we shared with you throughout this entire presentation, that are really kicking butt, that are rocking and rolling with this thing. Take a look. Upper left-hand corner, $22,516. What could you do with that? Like, think about that. That's not nothing to, like, sneeze at. That's not a small amount. We've got another one here, $581,000. To be honest with you folks, that's a nice house paid for in cash, right? There's another one that's a little bit more modest, right? $7,367. Here's another one, $26,000. And they go on and on and on and on and on. Right? But again, go back to that 581. There's a lot that you can do with that. If you have children, if you have kids that are about to go to college, if you just love vacationing, if you want security in your life, right? This is how you do it. And this is the kind of success that you can start producing from this model when you join the Six Figure Success Academy. Right? So here, let's take a look at a few more. 101,000, right? How many people would like to be able to make that, not in a year, but as we talked about before, turning your yearly income into your monthly income, right? Here's where Dantisha made 15,000. We've got 7,000 here. We've got over $2.9 million here, right? So again, this is what you can do when you have a program like this at your disposal, because it lays everything out for you step by step. I want you to think about this. How many people remember the old paint by number systems, right? Like, even a guy like me who could barely draw a square was able to go in and draw a beautiful picture of roses and anything else when I followed that that dotted number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 system. It just made everything simple. And that's exactly how we modeled this. You know, Tony Robbins talks about when you have a system, it makes everything easy. It makes success easy. Here's one of our students, right? Here's Sharon. Why don't we jump in and see what Sharon has to say about this course and the way that it's systematically set up. So I'm just going to go in and maximize her video now. Hold tight.
Hi out there. My name is Sharon C. Jenkins. I'm a master communicator, and I'm an author, radio host, and an entrepreneur. And that's what caught my eye, the curiosity of how I could make 6 figures. Well, Mike and Ty made it simple for me with their 6-Figure Success Academy. And I've taken all of the classes. And I can tell you it is a program like none other. I left informed, empowered, encouraged, and I'm ready to make some ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching in my bank account. Well, anyway, I want to encourage you, if you are looking for a genuine way to help others and help yourself at the same time, then this is the program for you. If you are mildly internet savvy, you can do this. Notice I didn't say extremely internet savvy, mildly internet savvy. My grandmother could do this. Well, anyway, thank you. I'm actually your grandmother. Well, thank you very much for listening to my testimonial. Remember, the 6-Figure Success Academy is for you. Don't miss an opportunity of a lifetime. Bye-bye.
You see, now, this is why I get so excited about this. Now, at this point, you know, Mike and I, we've had a ton of success, and we don't need the money. I mean, we'll take the money, but we don't need the money. It's about putting something like this together where people like Sharon and yourself and all of our other students can actually see results. Right now, here's the thing. Because Mike and I, we want to be totally committed to the people that get in. This registration period will be ending, and it's going to be ending soon, very soon. So if you visit the URL below and you hit our order page and it says sold out in big, bold, red letters, that means that you've totally missed the boat. That means that procrastination has done you wrong, right? Procrastination is the father of failure, as you hear so many personal development speakers talk about. Now, here's the thing. You've got 2 options. You can take option number 1 and make 1 payment, or you could take option number 2 and make multiple payments. 1 payment now, 1 payment later. Take the URL that you see on your screen, type it into your browser, and get started right now. Don't let procrastination make you miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime. So now remember, here's the beautiful thing about this. Because of our guarantee, you don't even need to decide right now whether this is something that you want or not. You can just join right now at absolutely 0 risk to you. And in 30 days, you can decide whether you want to continue or not, right? Because our guarantee is structured that way. So just join right now. There's no risk when you join today. So now, here's the best thing. You're going to be able to get in at the lowest price point that you're ever going to see this at, right? So we can't guarantee that this will be available forever. And the other best thing is that you can get in right now for 1 payment, or you can get in for 2 payments. You make 1 payment now, 1 payment 30 days from now, right? So you've got 2 options, 1 payment now and get in, or 2 payments, 1 now, 1 30 days from now. You still get access to everything regardless of which option you take. Now, get in and don't miss out. Get in, don't miss out. You'll never see anything like this again. All of the bonuses, the Easy Webinar Creator software program, there's so much value here. I think that alone, as you saw earlier, is worth it, right? Now, here's the beautiful thing, right? How can something like this impact your life? I think about how webinars has impacted my life over the last couple of years. It's not only given me the time to live a completely stress-free life, right? But it's also given me the time to spend quality time with my wife, spend quality time with my family, We've got 4 children, right? Spend quality time with our family and the children at the same time. Take them on global vacations, not just vacations here in the U.S., right? But literally around the planet. Being able to expose them to different cultures, different lifestyles, different ways of thinking, and just being able to be there. If you have children, you know how important that is, right? Your children are at the youngest age that they will ever be. So why not put a system in place for you that will allow you to make money so that you can spend that quality time with them? If you don't have children, why not do the same thing so that you can spend quality time with the other things that you care about, whether it's your husband, your wife, your significant, growing another business, right? Donating to charity, right? Just caring about other members of your family. This is it. We just spent 2 weeks in New York, right? Prior to that, we spent weeks in Italy. Prior to that, we spent weeks in South America. We're about to go on a cruise this coming month, right? I would not have been able to do this stuff without the power of virtual presentations and webinars. This is a life changer. When I got started, I was not a technical person, still not a technical person. You look at Mike's doing stuff that, folks typically are not able to do in lifetimes. We've been so blessed in our life. We want to share it with you, and we want you to not only be able to change your life, but think about the other lives of the loved ones that you care about that you'll be able to impact and change as well. So this is why we do this. You've got 2 options. You can go in and you make 1 payment or you make 2 payments, right? You can think about that. You either get in right now and start to change things, or a year from now, you look back and you say, I wish I would have. You say, I wish I would have. The time's going to pass anyway, right? So why not invest in something that's going to help you to be better within the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, the next year? So you can look back and you can say, that was a great purchase. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I pushed myself over the edge. So there you go. Get in right now. And we can't wait to see you on the other side. This is going to be something that you're really going to enjoy. It's a great community. It's a great program. We're always adding extra value to it. And there's nothing here, that you won't benefit from. Get in right now, choose your option, and we'll see you on the other side. Now, on top of this being just a great opportunity, right? We've got extra value for you. And Mike, maybe you want to share that with them.
Hey, Ty, that's right. Now, let me go ahead and share that right now. But before I do, I want to make sure that everyone watching this right now is paying complete attention. All right, I understand we've been on here for some time now, and you've learned some mind-blowing stuff, and maybe you're sitting on the edge, right? But I want you to sit up in your chair right now. I want to make sure that you're paying close attention to everything I'm about to say right now, because you're going to get something you've never seen and will never see on any other webinar. All right, here's the deal. We actually are going to double your access to the 6-Figure Success Academy. Now, here's what I mean. Normally, your access is only good for you and you alone to log in, right, and access this training. When you visit the URL below and join before this presentation ends, we're going to enable your account to be shared with one other person. That means your spouse, your business partner, your employee, your son or daughter, whoever you'd like can log into your account now. We're going to enable that on your login, on your account for you. It means that another person other than yourself can get in on this business model with you and start generating $250 to $500 multiple times per day. Now think about that for a second, right? Who's the person in your life that would most benefit from this type of income? Or someone you want to be an accountability partner with so you can both be making money together, right? I'm sure you can think of one person in your head right now that would love to get access to this, that would love to start making money with this. Imagine reaching out to them right after you join today and giving this to them as a gift. They're going to completely love you. And even on top of that, you can also buy it right now, give them access, and you can get them to split half of this investment with you later. That's also another option. But how powerful is that? We're going to double your access to users onto your account for the very same price. How awesome is that? Join at the link that you see on the screen right now. And before we move forward, let's go ahead and see what some other people had to say about our course. Here's Jerry, and we're going to see what Jerry had to say about our course. Let's go and maximize Jerry's video now.
Hey everyone, this is Jerry, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to share with you my experience with the six-figure Success Academy system that I just completed. You know, my skill set when it came to marketing using webinars was below beginner stage. It was very novice, but going through this program, learning how it is, and this course is very easy, and it is step by step showing you exactly what you need to do in order to be successful in marketing this way. And going through this, my confidence has gone through the roof, and I am very pleased and happy with this program. It is just really amazing. And I hadn't even contemplated using webinars as marketing, but it is the way to go, and I'm just thrilled about it. My wife and I were running some numbers of the potential that we could make doing this and working with these influencers, and you know, it just blew us away. She started running some numbers one night this past weekend, and I couldn't sleep. I mean, I was up past 2:00 in the morning, just like on fire, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't even realize what I have in my hands. So I'm just excited to for this opportunity to have learned this program, and you know, you will just really gain so much as you go through this program, and it is well worth the money that you spend for it and the time that you put into it. But it is taking action, and that's what that's been the big thing for me, is just Ty said, money follows speed. And, you know, I dove in with both feet and ran with this, and it has been amazing. It's been an amazing adventure. So I would encourage you to step up and purchase this and get moving and take action and just make it happen, and it will work.
What an awesome testimonial from Jerry. Now, here are the 3 simple steps that power this entire model so you can start making money right away. Step 1 is to find Bob, someone who has an online course. We give you everything you need to message Bob, find Bob, and get him working with you, so you don't need to create your very own online course. You can leverage someone else's. Step 2 is to create that virtual presentation with the $10 million easy webinar creator software. Now, all you're going to do is fill in a few blanks that Bob's going to give you all the answers to, and you hit a button, and boom, out comes your webinar presentation, your virtual presentation that you can start making money with right away. Now, remember that we put hours, research, and tons of money has also been invested into the software, so it's done for you, push button easy to get your virtual presentation created within minutes. And then we move on to step 3, and that's where we show this presentation to an influencer's followers and start making money. Again, remember, this influencer has an enormous following. All they're going to do is say, hey, watch Bob's webinar, and that's where that virtual classroom gets filled with people that are ready to start learning about a topic and then buying Bob's course to learn more. It's so simple. That's where all the money's going to be made, where you'll make $250 to $500 multiple times every single day on autopilot. Go to the link at the bottom of your screen right now to join right now and start implementing this 3-step model for yourself and start generating enormous amounts of revenue with this super easy 3-step model. Again, we make everything dead simple for you inside of the course.
Now, don't forget about this. It's our graduation bonus. Before we get into that, remember that step 1 is to get a Bob just like we talked about. You'll get your Bob by using our copy and paste templates. Then step 2 is the webinar. You'll have your webinar that you made with our done-for-you easy webinar creator software. This thing is super simple, and it makes the entire process extremely easy. Then step 3 is the get an influencer step, right? And remember, this is where this bonus comes in, because we're going to be your very first influencer. If you haven't joined yet, ask yourself, why are you holding back from this complete business in a box? Think about it. We've given you all of the tools that you need to succeed. Slots are filling up, so join right now and don't miss out. This bonus alone has the potential to be worth 10 times what you're going to pay to get into this program. So Mike, take it away.
You might be wondering, well, what happens if I don't do this? And there's a saying, right? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. So if you're not making the kind of income that you want in your life, if you don't make any changes, nothing is going to change, right? So you need to be the one to initiate change. Another year will slide by, and yeah, sure, you may be comfortable and you may be making the same amount of income you just were, but you could be making so much more by taking things to the next level. People that come into our program prosper, and we don't want you to be stuck on the sidelines. We want you to be in this program, making that happen, prospering as well. So ask yourself, what's the worst that could really happen if I joined right now? Don't forget that you've got zero financial risk when you join today, because we've got a 100% double your money back guarantee. And inside of the course, we also show you how to have zero risk as well, because we show you how to find popular courses that will help you start selling right away. So make sure you join right now to start putting this model into action and change your life now. Go to the link that you see at the bottom of your screen, type that into your browser, and join this right now to get all of the bonuses and let us know that you're in the chat box. So if you haven't already, go ahead and open up your favorite browser on your computer right now, whether that's Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Safari, whatever that is for you. Go ahead and open that up and type in the URL that you see at the bottom of your screen. Once you do, you'll be able to go ahead and join the Six Figure Success Academy. What we're going to go ahead and do now is walk you through all the steps in joining now. And when you get to that page, you may see this countdown timer. Now, when this hits 0, you may miss out on all those fast action bonuses we talked about. And we may close enrollment into the Six Figure Success Academy when this timer ends. So make sure you sign up right away. On this page, you'll see 2 different ways to buy. You can select either our full pay option on the left-hand side, which will save you thousands of dollars off the normal price, or you can choose our flexible payment option on the right-hand side for one payment every 30 days if you wish. So one payment now and one payment in 30 days. Both of these are covered under our 30-day guarantee, so choose the one that makes most sense for you now. And once you've done that, here's the page that you're going to see next. It's going to ask you for your details to join now. You can choose to join with a credit card at the top or with PayPal if you'd like to join with that instead. So just choose that option here. Now, once all that is filled out, click this Pay Now button to get instant access as soon as you join to the Six Figure Success Academy. That's it. You are in. Go ahead and click that Pay Now button to join right now. Once you check out, you're going to get this email from us that says, congrats, your account is ready. And this is going to be to our members area. It's going to be your very own username and password and exactly where to go to get access into our membership area that's got all the content, all the bonuses ready for you right now. So do not delay. Make sure, guys, if you are still on, go to the link that you see on your screen right now, type it in, at least let us know if that link is working. Go at least type that into your browser right now. Let us know in the chat box. Is that link working? Yes, just give us a yes, just give us a no. Let us know if that link is working for you, okay? Go ahead and type in the chat box now. Saying yes, it's working, putting in my order now. Perfect. Looking forward to you joining. All right. Now, if you have any trouble checking out, if you have any questions for us at all, of course, you can type in your question here. We're going to get to that in a second. But also at the bottom of your order page, you're going to see this little icon for support. If you click on this, you'll be able to start a conversation with us, and we'll be able to answer any questions you have, either with joining or with the strategy itself. Maybe you're a little unclear on something. Just click on this and start a new conversation with us, and we will have support standing by to answer all of your questions. So you can join today, tonight, right now, without having any questions, crystal clear on how to go forward and starting to have enormous success with this model. Now, the doors to this program are going to close for good. And here's what I mean by that, right? Now, Ty and I talked about this quite a bit, but unfortunately, right now is probably your last chance to join. We have no plans, and I know, Ty, we talked about this. We were going back and forth on this before the webinar, but we've got no plans to reopen the enrollment to this course, especially at this price, right? We've dropped it so much to be able to help you get in without, breaking the bank so you can start to have success. We want to help influence as many lives as we can while still being able to support our members, right? So right now, there's a really strong likelihood that you may never see this again after this, because we will close the doors to enrollment and you will not be able to join. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that, these doors will close and you won't be able to join this course any longer. So make sure, if you're even on the fence whatsoever, again, you've got 30 days to decide whether you like the course or not. So just join now. We are positive you will love it. You'll see all the success people are having inside of the course. You'll never want to leave. You're going to be a part of this community, seeing all the success everyone else is having. So make sure you join right now. If at this point you're still needing more proof somehow that this works, I mean, we've covered proof on every single step. Step 1 works. People are getting Bob's. Step 2, people are putting together webinars, and Alfredo's, buying a car, making like 37,000, right? And step 3, people are getting influencers, like 400,000 followers, right? If you still need some proof somehow, here's the deal. And we showed you that testimonial page a little bit earlier. What we're going to do is we're going to give you the link to it at the very end of this presentation. But super important, at the end of the webinar, once we're finished up here, we're going to play a testimonial reel with results and testimonials and success stories from our students. So after that webinar is over, make sure to stay on the presentation and not go anywhere. Because we're going to show you, if you're still on the fence, right, all the success that our students are having. And again, we'll give you the link to this testimonial page for you to view at the very end as well. But while that testimonial reel is playing, make sure you get your order in so you still qualify for those fast action bonuses. We don't want you to miss those. So at this point, I see a whole bunch of people have joined. Just from what I see here on my phone, looks like we've got Tom. Scroll up here. Paul. Congrats, Paul. Congrats, Tom. Got Heather's joined. So everyone, I mean, there's quite a few here. I'm not going to go through them all. But congrats, everyone that's joining now. Again, congrats to Tom, Paul, and Heather. And there's quite a few other people here. Let us know in the chat box. If you've joined, let us know. Say, I'm in the chat box. Now, if for some reason you haven't joined yet, I want to ask you, what are you waiting for, right? What I want you to do is type in the chat box right now. I want you to click on that questions box and type in right now and let us know why you haven't joined, right? Is there something confusing? Maybe there's something holding you back. Let us know if you have any questions whatsoever. Go type in the chat box right now. Let us know why you haven't joined. I want you to go ahead and do that right now. I want you to be typing on your keyboard. Let us know so at least we can clear anything up for any questions that you may have, anything that you may need some more clarity on. Now, while you're doing that, let's go ahead and play a video from Christine and see what she had to say about our course. I'm going to go ahead and maximize that video now.
Hey, this is Christine. Just wanted to say hello and shout out to the guys at Six Figure Success Academy. I want to let you know what my experience was and what you should know about it. So I've seen a lot of different products and courses, and man, this one is just laid out for you. Super simple, super easy, and they're really great guys. The support is phenomenal, and for those of you who are not too techy and you're like, I can't do this, stop worrying. Don't worry about it, because everything is laid out, and once you do it, you're like, oh, that was it? I was way more afraid than I really should have been, which is great news. And finding people that you can associate with to build this business is so much easier, especially the way they have it laid out. So whether you're looking to supplement your income or replace what you have currently and have more freedom, flexibility, really the dream type of business career that most people can only dream about, you now have a chance to actually do it. And it's laid out for you so easy, so simple, step by step, and it's logical. It's not like, just like smoke in the air. It's real stuff. So check it out for yourself and you won't regret it. All right. Hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.
What an awesome video from Christine. We're also going to show you what George had to say about our course. Let's go and maximize George's video now.
Hi guys, my name is George Scott. I want to give a quick testimonial about the Six Figure Success Academy by Ty Cohen and Mike Balmaceda. This is amazing. I just went through the entire course and took 29 pages of notes. I'm going through the course a second time right now, and this time I'm taking action on what I'm learning. And I'm already seeing some results. The other day I contacted 5 different course creators. The next morning, I woke up to responses from 2 of them, and now I'm working with one of them. And I know that this course is going to pay for itself a million times over. I'm so excited, guys. Thank you so much, Mike and Ty, for creating this course. It's all very simply laid out. It's all step by step. They guide you every step of the way. And the support community is incredible. Thank you so much, everyone. Ty and Mike, you guys are amazing. Thank you.
What an awesome video from George. Now, if you're on the fence, right, don't forget, we're going to show you a video testimonial reel at the very end of the webinar, right? It's going to show all the experiences and results people have gotten in this course, so you can actually see what people have to say about the course for themselves, right? So continue to stay on the webinar. Don't go anywhere, right? If you're on the fence, you're like 99% there. Maybe you're even 80% there, right? You still need more clarification. You want to hear what other people had to say. Don't go anywhere, because this can change your life, right? So you just get to stay on and see the other experiences of other people and the results they've gotten to make a more informed decision, right? So don't go anywhere. Don't leave. You're going to see that here shortly. So in the meantime, right, let's go ahead and cover a few questions that people have before joining the Six Figure Success Academy. You're going to see that we're going to post your questions here on the right-hand side, right? As you ask them, go ahead and type in the chat box now. Let us know what questions you have. We're going to post some of the questions here. Now, as we're answering those questions, you'll see at the top left-hand corner, the link to join right now. Go ahead and type that into your browser and get ready to join right now so you get all those fast action bonuses. And you definitely want to make sure that at this point, you've got that link to join on your screen in your browser now, because once this webinar is over, you may never see this link to join ever again. So make sure you write this down or put this in your browser right now so you can join today. Now, we talked about those fast action bonuses and we've recapped everything you're going to get, but you'll see here at the bottom left-hand corner, everything you're getting, right? The Six Figure Success Academy, all the 3 bonuses, the 3 fast action bonuses in the middle there. Again, for the first 30, the first 20, the first 10. And I think we're nearing 10 now, even more than that. So make sure you're joining right now if you haven't already. We've also got, and we may have even, I'm not sure, I think we might have hit over 10 almost. I think we might almost be there. I'm not sure. We'll have to check. And then also fast action super bonuses on the right-hand side, available today only. So make sure you join right now. Now let's go ahead and cover some of those questions. Ty and I will go back and forth on this and take some of the questions. Let's see what the first one is. I'll take this first one. First one is, I'm not sure I have time to do this. And I understand that, right? But the reality is, if you don't have the time, it's probably exactly why you should get in on this, right? Because if you don't have the time now, you probably won't have the time tomorrow, next week, or any time in the near future, right? Nothing's going to change, like we talked about you not having time. Like, this is the opportunity for you to put something in place to help you change that situation, help you create more time for yourself, right? So in other words, if you keep doing what you're doing, you may never have the time to put something like this in place to help you change your life, right? This is that opportunity that can really change things around for you. So you need to make a decision right now to change your life, to change that situation. Join now. This is that opportunity. You have nothing to lose. Join right now. So you want to go ahead and take the next question?
So great answer, Mike. Great question, as a matter of fact. So before we dive into the next question, folks, remember, you can take a look on the left-hand side of your screen to see everything that you're going to get as it relates to the bonuses, as well as, there's the URL that you can go in and type into your browser so that you can get in right now. We've got folks like Mike and Tom and John and Paul that are already in. I'm not going to call off all of the names, but congratulations to everyone that's in. Now, next question is, I'm nervous about setting it all up. Now, listen, that's totally understandable. There's so many different programs out there. And like many of you, Mike and I, we've gone through all of them, right? And what we said before we put this together is we said, you know what? We're going to streamline this thing so that no matter who it is, whether it's someone that's totally new, they've never done anything online, or it's someone that's more advanced, they'll both be able to get the same results. So we've put this thing together in a step-by-step manner, as we've said several times, so that it makes it easy for even you, all right, to get results. So go ahead, jump in right now. Use the URL that you see on your left-hand side. Mike, do you want to jump into the next question?
Next question is, do I get updates? So absolutely, we're continually updating the course. We update it with case studies, new strategies. I mean, we're always updating the course. So you'll get updates as we put them out. And we'll also talk about the updates in the Facebook group as well. So you can join that. And yes, you get updates. Absolutely. Next question.
Next question is, it's too expensive. Well, here's the thing. What really is expensive is missing out on an opportunity that can make you more money than you would ever pay for it, right? That's called missed opportunity cost, right? So missed opportunity expense, that is what's expensive. Think about it, right? You take this amount, you invest it today in this program, because that's exactly what it is. It's an investment, and you learning how to grow money literally every single day, because with each setup, each one becomes a money tree that you're planning. So it's too expensive for you to miss out on this. Now, I can't tell you to do something drastic, but if you're sitting on a fence and you actually have the funds and you know that this is for you, I would suggest that you jump in and you dive in head first. So again, go in, and we've got more folks that have jumped in since the last call out, Mike. We've got Heather, we've got Pat, we've got Jennifer. Congratulations. So folks, here's the thing. The bonuses are slowly dwindling. If you're not in yet, go ahead and get in. Once you place your order, go in and put the words "I'm in" so we know at what point you came in at.
That's right, Ty. And as you join right now, you're going to get all the bonuses that you see on your screen, right? But as Ty mentioned, as more people join, you will lose out on those bonuses. So if you want everything, right? The templates, the cheat sheets, the case studies, everything that you see on your screen, make sure to join right now. So someone asked, is it hard to get Bob to agree to partner with you? So absolutely not. I mean, if you look at your screen here, right? I mean, bonus number 2 on the left-hand side, the 24-hour Bob Fast Start package is actually going to show you where to find Bob and what to say to get him to say yes every single time. Right? That absolutely takes care of you trying to worry about finding a Bob. We're actually going to show you how to get one right away as soon as you join. So no, it is not hard to get Bob to agree to partner with you. We know exactly how to get him to say yes because we've done this time and time again, and you will too. Let's go ahead and cover the next question.
Absolutely. So getting Bob to partner with you, that's super easy. Next question is, how long is my access? Well, here's the thing. This is a digital program, right? It's an online program where you get access forever. So you get access like immediately once you sign up now, and then you can go in and you can work on this thing at your leisure. So jump in right now, use the link that you see on the left-hand side, and take advantage of this special price point as so many other people have done so far. We've just got a handful of these extra special bonuses left, and I'd hate for you to miss out on them.
That's right, Ty. The next question is, how do I track if my partner Bob made sales? So this is super easy. Bob actually takes care of all the payments, all the supports, all of that. He's going to pay the affiliates. He's going to pay you. It's so easy. And all he does is just give you like a login to see the dashboard of all the sales that you guys have made, all the money you guys have made. He'll just take care of that entire process. It's really simple. And you can track all the sales that Bob's made in there. Super easy. Next question.
All right. Next question is, can I do this at my own pace? So absolutely. So as I mentioned earlier, this is an online course. So you get access immediately online once you go in and make your payment. And the thing about this is you can literally do this in 15 minutes a day if you only have 15 minutes a day. If you have 15 hours a day, you can do it in that time. It's totally up to you. You can take the weekends. You can work on it in the mornings, at night, and your lunch break, right? If you're trying to get away from your job, you can do this at whatever pace you have. So this is for you. Jump in right now. Mike, next question.
That's right, Ty. The next question is, can I Netflix binge this course too? And it's funny you asked that because I'm definitely a Netflix binger of online courses. When I first started, I would just sit in my cubicle and learn about new topics, about new marketing things that I can learn and put into action. And yes, absolutely, you can Netflix binge this course too. You can go in right now. Everything's available to you. You can go through all the videos right now as we have them. You get everything right away and all the bonuses if you join right now. And again, join at the link that you see on your screen on the left-hand side. Right now, type it into your browser so you get everything that you see on your screen in the bottom left-hand corner. All right, next question.
All right, awesome, Mike. So next question is, do I need to be technical to make this work? Well, here's the thing. To be honest with you, if there was any type of technical expertise that was required, and I probably speak for Mike when I say this as well, I wouldn't be able to do it, and probably Mike wouldn't be able to do it either. I mean, we're not super technical, and we've created this program in a way where folks who are like us, who are not technical, can go in and get great results as well. So in short, no, you don't need to be technical to make this work.
That's right, Ty. I'm actually not technical at all. You're completely right. And you've seen that as we work together. I mean, I'm not technical. So if this was technical, absolutely not. I could not do it. So it's not for that reason, right? Okay, so do I need any experience to be successful is the next question. Absolutely not. I mean, there's people that are absolute beginners that have joined our program, and you're going to see some of their testimonials here shortly, but absolutely not. You do not need any experience to be successful. You can come in a complete beginner and have success with this. It's so easy because, again, we give everything to you that you need. There's really no guessing. I mean, all you do is follow the system. That's it. Next question.
So next question is, can I join later? Well, no, right? In short, so make sure you get in right now. We're actually going to close down enrollment into this course, and we won't reopen the doors for the next 6 to 12 months at a minimum. So even then, we've been seriously considering just selling this for 10,000 plus and up because people are getting enormous results. So join now, use the link that you see on your screen, type it into your browser, type in the words "I'm in" once you've placed your order. And we can't wait to see you on the other side. Like, listen, folks, there's a very strong likelihood that you may never see this offer again. And when you do, it's going to be at a really enormous price because it's totally, totally worth it. Remember when Mike and I spoke about, knowing how to price your products at what they're valued? Well, this thing is valued at so much more than what we're selling it right now. So get in right now at the lowest price that you'll ever see it at.
That's right, Ty. And the next question is, do I need to cold call people at all? So absolutely not. You do not ever need to cold call anyone, right? We're going to give you the scripts, the emails, everything you use. So you never have to hop on the phone ever. Right? You can do everything over text and Messenger and all this and just communicating without ever getting on the phone, right? It's so easy, so simple. You don't ever have to be on the phone or cold call anyone. Next question.
So next question is, can this be done in other countries? Well, here, absolutely yes. We literally have, I want to say about 36 students currently right now that are just literally scattered around the planet. We've got folks that are in the UK, Canada, Australia, South America, South Africa. We've got one student that's actually in Russia. We've got a couple that are in Italy, Spain. So yeah. I mean, you can literally be anywhere on the planet, possibly even Mars, and do this. So absolutely yes. Mike, jump into the next one.
That's right, Ty. Even to add to that, right? I mean, the reason why you can be in other countries is because Bob's going to take care of everything for you, right? So all you have to do is do the steps. You don't have to take care of any of the hard work. Next question is, see here, will I get support and help throughout the process? Yeah, I mean, we covered that, absolutely. Facebook group, you have instant access to our support desk, us, and we're going to answer all the questions you have as you need help throughout the process. We covered that quite a bit. You absolutely get help and support throughout the process. You are not left alone. We're like pretty much hand-holding you through the whole process. Next question.
All right, next question is, I don't feel comfortable on webinars. Do I need to be the brand or the speaker to do this? So no, absolutely not. So this is the beauty of partnering with a Bob, someone who already has the content, someone that's the expert, right, on the topic. These folks, I mean, they can talk forever. As a matter of fact, their wives, their significants, their neighbors get tired of them talking. So when you present this opportunity to them, they're literally going to bite at it, especially when they get to get in front of an audience and share their love, their passion. In short, you don't need to be the brand. You don't need to be the speaker. You don't need to present on the webinar because Bob is going to do that. Now, if you want to, that's totally optional, but you don't have to. So great question.
That's right. Next question is, can I sell e-com products with webinars? That's a good question. How about local marketing? Yeah, you absolutely can. We actually have something inside the course called the Sell Anything Formula. And that's actually for e-com, for services, for local marketing, and a lot more than that. It's going to show you how to sell anything with webinars. So yes, you absolutely can.
So next question is, what if English isn't my first language? So now, of course, this actual program is in English, right? So just as this webinar here, this presentation that you're watching is in English. So the only thing is, I mean, if you can, understand and read English to go through the course, you're golden. But English does not have to be your first language in order to do extremely well with this and to put the strategy into place.
So next question is, why are you teaching this to me if it's working as well as you say? So great question. Number one is because this can never be saturated. So we can all be doing the same thing, right? It doesn't matter. And step two is because we really want to help you change your life, really start creating enormous income in your life. There's no reason to not teach this to you. We want you to have success. We can have success. I mean, it does not matter. We know that this will help change your life and really create an enormous income stream passively for you in the next week, the next month, the next year for you, your family, and in your life. Let's go to the next question.
All right. Great coverage, Mike. So next question is, will this become saturated? And Mike kind of alluded to this during the last question, but the short answer is no. So here's the thing. There's so many different niches, so many different Bobs that are teaching on different topics that are out there. Every day I see dozens and dozens and dozens of different opportunities to the point where this will never become saturated. Even if we stretch it out 100 years from now, it will still be a major opportunity. So jump in right now. And, we've got so many people that have jumped on already. We've got Jennifer, James, Linda, Robert, Heather, Pat. If I didn't call out your name, that doesn't mean that you're not in. I'm just not calling everyone out right now, but great question.
Next question is, who handles the questions that people send in regarding the webinars? So Bob handles all that, right? He's handling all the support, all the payment, all that. He's going to handle all these questions because, again, he's the expert on the topic. You are just, pretty much the facilitator of putting the strategy together. He still handles all the course. He still handles all the questions. You don't handle any of that. Great question.
So now, next question is, how many of the fast action bonuses are left? Well, that's a great question. As you've heard, we've been calling out names left and right. We've got people that are typing in, I'm in. The excitement is there. People are jumping in. They're taking advantage of this opportunity. Now, I can't actually promise you that if you go to the link on your screen, that you won't see the big red sold out button because we haven't had a chance to check, right? We've been on this webinar just as you have been on here. But here's the thing. If you go to the screen, right, and it's still available, if you could still go in and make a purchase, what we will do is we'll honor the fast action bonuses for you. As a matter of fact, give me a second here, folks. I want to see who's already in. Let me look at the top 10 that we've got. So we've got Mary in, we've got Tom, that's 2, we've got John, that's 3, we've got Paul, that's 4, Robert 5, Heather 6, Pat 7, Jennifer 8, James 9, and Linda 10. So we've already maxed out. So we've got the first 10 here, but here's what I want to do. I want to honor what I just said. When you get in within the next 5 minutes, that's all it should take you to go in and process your order. No more than 5 minutes. It literally should take about 3 minutes. But when you get in within the next 5 minutes, we're going to let everyone who gets in within the next 5 minutes get every single bonus that you see on your screen, including, right, all of the fast action bonuses, all of the fast action super bonuses, all of the regular Six-Figure Success Academy bonuses as well. And that's because you're dedicated in the form of you're still here. That means that you want to get in. Okay, so I've given you every single reason to jump in. We've covered just a ton of questions, and we're going to continue covering them. But I want you to, the clock is ticking. We're probably down to about 4 minutes now, so jump in so that you can join everyone else that's in. We've got a ton of people that have taken this opportunity up, and I want you to be one of them as well. So now here, to be totally fair, right? To be totally fair, if you're watching this and you're on a replay, you can still get all of the bonuses. Because again, we don't want to leave anyone out. We've totally crafted this special price. We know that we will more than likely not make this thing available again. So we're giving everyone that's serious a chance to get in. Now note, the key word is serious. We're giving everyone that's serious a chance to get in. So whether you're watching live right now or you're watching the replay, if it does not say sold out on your order screen, you can still get in. So Mike, do you want to jump into the next question?
Perfect, Ty, that's right. And the next question is, are the super bonuses still available? Good question. These are normally available for today only, but I see a few people that are getting the money together now. So, since we're honoring those fast action bonuses for you, so as long as you join right now and it doesn't say sold out when you go to the link on your screen, right? So go ahead and type that link in, make sure it does not say sold out, then place your order right away. We will make everything you see on your screen available to you when you join. So all the bonuses, all the fast action bonuses, all those fast action super bonuses that are only available for today, make sure you get in right now to get them all. Everything you see on your screen, you will get once you log into your members area. Make sure we put that in there for you. And again, to be fair, for those watching the replay, we will save those for you as well. So make sure you join right now as you're watching this by going to the link that you see on your screen. Next question.
Okay, great, Mike. So next question, is the 30-day guarantee really zero risk? Well, here's the thing. Listen, we can guarantee you one thing. It's that if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll get the same results, right? But with that being said, we also guarantee that our system works. It works like a charm. It's all good either way. Now, let's just be clear that you should either commit to this with the attitude that this is going to work for you 100% completely, or you decide that it's just not right for you at this time. That's okay as well. If it's not a good fit, no sour grapes, we won't be mad at you. But once you dive into the content, we're sure that you'll be excited to get started. But I can assure you this, people who are looking for a reason for something not to work usually find it. But I know that this is not the audience. I know that that's not you. I know that you're an action taker. I know that you're someone who sees the potential in this. That's why you're going to get in right now by going to the URL that you see on your screen and jumping in and still getting all of the bonuses that we talked about earlier.
All right. I think that's actually all the main questions we have. If you haven't seen your question up here, make sure to just write it to us again. Type in the chat box and in the questions box, let us know what your question is. We'll actually answer that in the chat itself and going back to you. But let's continue on here now. If you need more time to pay, we're going to give you the availability to use PayPal credit. And what this is no payments and no interest for 6 months. So what happens is you choose PayPal credit at checkout. We'll talk about this in a second. And you get all the money for your purchase from PayPal. They're actually going to give you funding to join right now. And then you don't have to pay them back for 6 months. Now, in those 6 months, what's going to end up happening is you'll be able to take the strategy, put it into action, and pay it off right away, right? So you don't have any interest whatsoever, right? So you can actually join even if you don't have the money right now. Don't make any excuse for yourself. Find an option, find a resource that can help you do that. This is PayPal credit. You're going to get a decision from PayPal in seconds. They're just going to ask you a few questions and you'll get a decision and that money right away. Now, again, this gives you more time to pay for that purchase, like 6 months. So you'll be making money, implementing the strategy, and you'll be able to pay that off in full. Now, this is how you do this, right? Step one, just check out with PayPal, right? We've got the credit card option and we got PayPal option. Just choose PayPal. And then when you goes into your payment method, you'll hit change and choose PayPal credit, right? It's going to ask you a few questions and then boom, you get approval from PayPal and get all the money in your account so you can pay for this right away. So make sure you start that process right now before this presentation ends so you can get that credit and join right now. I think it only works in the US and Canada as of right now, but definitely check if you don't have the money and see if it works in your region. Now, if you didn't sign up immediately, number one, maybe you're nervous about whether you can succeed with this or not, right? You're going to see, video testimonials from our students, like dozens upon dozens of video testimonials of, our students succeeding with this model, even having no experience, right? We're going to guide you through the whole process. I mean, we were even, worried about giving all this information to you because it's so powerful. Like this is our entire business, in this course. This is how we make our money. And you'll be able to do this too, step by step. So don't be nervous. Don't be worried. We're going to give you step-by-step process, make this work, put this model into action and start having success with it. Number two, you may think this is too expensive. Don't forget, about that opportunity cost, right? You don't join now. You end up thinking oh, I wish I did. And then you may end up going to that page and it says sold out. You can't even join. Now, don't miss out on this opportunity now. If you do, you miss out on this, that could cost you a fortune, right? This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You don't want to miss it. So act right now, right? We're getting close to the end of our presentation here. So make sure if you haven't already, go to the link that you see on your screen below. I can't even urge you more to join now, take action, really start to change your life with this strategy, with this course. We know it will change your life as it has for many of our other students. Join now.
All right. And absolutely, folks. So here's the thing. Last chance to get in. Final chance to get in. We've got a ton of people that are already in. We've got the I'm ends being posted in the comments box, in the questions box. We're still waiting for you to put yours in. We're waiting for you to get your order in. And we want to see you as part of this community. We want to see you in a Facebook group. We want to welcome you. We want to see your success story. We want to see your transformation from where you started today to what your life will look like 6 months from now, right? You're getting in at the lowest price that you'll ever see this thing at. Take a look. Grab the URL that's on your screen, post it into your browser, get in right now. You've got two options. Make one payment now, right? Or if that's not the best option for you, you can also take us up on our 2-payment plan. You can make one payment now and then another payment 30 days from now. Now, remember, here's the beautiful thing about this, right? If you ever need help, bottom right-hand side of your screen, you'll see a blue icon. You can click that. You can get help. But here's the thing, right? If there's a question that you have right now, type it into the questions box so Mike and I can try to help you out and figure out what's keeping you from getting in. Other than that, Jump in now. Remember, money loves speed. This is the perfect program no matter where you are, no matter where your skill level is, no matter where you live, you can do this. Jump in now and we'll see you on the other side.
That's right, Ty. And again, thank you to everyone that has joined us for this presentation here today. I mean, don't forget that we're about to show you a video testimonial reel with results and experiences from our students. So do not go anywhere. We're about to show that to you here in a moment. But in the meantime, again, thank you so much for joining us here on this presentation. We just revealed a 3-step strategy that can completely change your life. We've shown you how you can take that and put into action by using the 6-Figure Success Academy. We look forward to seeing you inside of the course, and we can't wait to see your success. See you inside, and take care.
My name is LaRue Stanley, and I wanted to give a short review of the 6-Figure Success Academy program by Ty Cohen and Mike Balmaceda. Oh my God, this program is amazing. First of all, I'm 64 years old. I can do this. The way they teach it in short, concise video chunks, broken up into a 6-week program, it's so simple that you just know you can do it. It's like unlike anything that I've ever seen before. Now, as I said, I'm 64 years old. I, like so many people of my generation, have not saved enough money to be able to retire in any kind of, shall we say, other than a cardboard box under a bridge. It hasn't gotten that bad, and it's not that bad. But I need to be able to generate some cash consistently going forward for the rest of my life. And I believe this is a way to do that. Now, they have done something really amazing, and is that they've created a whole process by which you, me, I don't need any real skills other than to be able to send a few emails and talk to some people on the phone. But they've given you a system, they've given us a system whereby without skills, without a list, without any previous experience, you have the confidence to go forward and make money on the internet. Now, I don't want to tell you how, but it's doable. It's doable. Now, these guys are pros. They are so... The way they talk about it, the way they teach is very simply laid out. They're enthusiastic, they know their product, they know what they're talking about, but they don't overwhelm you with information. They don't overwhelm you with technical things, although you will need to know some technical things, but that's taught in the program. You don't even need... Another thing I love about it is you don't really need a lot of other stuff. You don't need a lot of other websites. You don't have to sign up for a lot of other things. Now, there are a couple of things that you do need to make it work, but you get they will set you up with a free trial, and in long enough to where you can actually make money before you have to start paying these minimal amounts of money for these programs. So that is amazing. Now, what else did I have to say? And you don't need a cash outlay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't need a cash outlay. You don't need a lot of experience. You can be a complete newbie, but they teach you how to make money. And even me, I can make money. I know I can. So, having said that, just give it a try. And I think you'll see that this is one of the most amazing courses that you will ever take. Mike, Ty, thank you so much. I'm so excited to get started. Let's do this, guys.
Hey everyone, my name is JT, and when I first started this, I didn't know a thing about internet marketing. webinars, online courses, or anything. In fact, I was very skeptical about the whole thing, to be quite honest. So I followed the information in the course to a T and had amazing results. After learning this exact information, I made about $7,000 in the first 3 days, and that was as a complete newbie. I actually made $4,579 last Monday and about $11K last week in total. This was with barely any work. You set up this model once. It only takes probably less than 20 minutes or so each week to get it set up, sometimes a lot lower than that. In the first months of the year, I've already generated $213,756. In February, I had a day where I made $13,155 in just 90 minutes. And a couple weeks later is one day that I made $11,000 in 90 minutes. So I keep trying to break my own records. I keep trying to actually challenge myself. So finding Bobs are extremely easy, and people with audiences are eager to make money. So when you think about it, it's a win-win. I met one new person and paid off my entire car note, which was really nice. One part, though, I was extremely skeptical about was creating a webinar. I thought that was going to be very tough, but the template given was actually pretty perfect. And week 6 about scaling really helped me take my income to the next level. You don't need to have your own course for this to work, but this will work for anyone. But if you want to make your own course, you can as well. It doesn't matter if you're older, younger, or don't have any experience. In fact, anyone can learn and make money from this model. I had absolutely zero experience when I got started, and I don't consider myself a marketer at all at the time. I don't know any of this stuff. In fact, I would have paid probably $10,000 or more for this course if I had known at that time that it was going to make me hundreds of thousands of dollars. So guys, I highly recommend joining the Six Figure Success Academy. Don't need to think about it. You'll be happy you joined. Again, guys, this is JT. Sign up right now.
Hey guys, I want to shoot this quick testimonial video for my boy, my good friend, Mike Balmaceda. Guys, his training is top notch. We're using his methods. I was able to sell courses using webinars, and I generated over $37,000 in my first run, guys. His teaching is the truth, guys. Shout out to Mike. Thank you for everything you do. Guys, I highly recommend that you join the Six Figure Success Academy today, because the price is going to go up. It's going to be 100 times more, guys, if you wait and take too long to take action. Guys, thank you, Mike. Because of you, I was able to purchase this brand new 2018 M5, all thanks to the methods I learned in the Six Figure Success Academy. Thanks again, Mike. And I'll see you guys on the inside. Take action today.
Hey everybody, this is Gordon Wong in my recording studio. Well, actually, it's my work van, but I just want to let you guys know that I don't envision myself being in this work van for very much longer, and it's because of the things that I learned at the Six Figure Success Academy. And the biggest thing that helped me with going through this this training is that I took down a huge concept of running webinars and broke it down into easy steps to the point where I believe that I can do this and make a lot of money. So I heartily recommend this. Check it out for yourselves. See what I'm talking about. It'll do the same thing for you. Break it down into easy steps and make you to the point, bring you to the point where you can believe that you can do this yourself. Talk to you later.
Hi, I'm Sharon Worsley from Toronto, Canada, and I just want to take a minute to tell you about my thoughts and my experience with Six Figure Success Academy. There's lots of courses out there that will make lots of promises to you and tell you that you're going to learn all these things and you're going to be able to apply them very quickly, and then you start the course and you're just overwhelmed. What I particularly loved about this program was that it was broken into several weeks, and also each week was broken into smaller modules, so it was very easy to go through the information and consume it and to understand it. Also, there were some great bonuses, including templates that would make it so much easier for you to be able to use this program. I know for myself, with a great background in the training industry, I was very, shall I say, critical of any new program. And when I started going through this program, I thought, I'm going to have to reduce some of my programs, because the way in which it was broken down and how much information was given really got me thinking about how much more I could add to my programs. So the great thing about the Success Academy is you don't have to necessarily do your own programs, because Ty and Mike walk you through how you can find other experts in fields that are very popular and that will sell very well. So I definitely recommend that you try this system, that you invest in yourself and in your future and in your business by taking on the Six Figure Success Academy so that you too can have the great success that so many of us are looking forward to enjoying or are currently enjoying. Take care. Bye.
Hi, my name is Guy Romaine. I'm currently in the Six Figure Academy or Six Figure Success Academy program. This is my first testimonial ever. I just wanted to let everyone know out there that the program by Ty and Mike is an amazing program. These are master teachers, and their experience and their achievements in internet marketing, e-commerce, speaks for itself. The course is fun, concise, easy to implement, step by step. It's also, I like the fact that the videos on there are short and to the point, and the steps are applicable, and you're never overwhelmed. And I just wanted to share this feedback on this. I know that I will be able to achieve the success that I need as financial-wise with this program. The principles, the core principles are applied to all aspects of life. It's, once again, like I said, it's an excellent program. I would recommend it to anyone.
Hi, Mike, and hi, Ty. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to sign up to your Six Figure Success Academy. I must say it's been a real learning curve for me. I've learned so much. And with your program, you made it so simple and easy to follow. I can see how this can generate huge amounts of traffic as well as huge amounts of financial returns for anyone wanting to make money online. I really enjoyed the simplicity when you broke it down into individual weeks. So one doesn't have to do it all in one go. By breaking it down into individual chunks by the week, one can go onto the program, learn something, and then start putting it into action. Now, in my case, I really enjoyed the idea of week 2, how I can partner with other people instead of doing it all by myself. In week 4, you give us the outline of how we can prepare for maximum success with the program. It's so simple, anyone can do it, as long as the mind focus is set upon doing it and putting the learning into action. Furthermore, in week 6, you actually outline how we can optimize and scale the business opportunity to even greater heights and greater returns. I also enjoyed the free resources that you put along, helping me to go through the individual steps through your help sheets and tip sheets so I don't have to work it all out for myself. So in essence, anyone who wants to make some money online and has the focus and the mindset to take action can make money with the program that you've outlined. It is simple, easy to follow, and definitely a moneymaker. So I would like to take the time and to say thank you to Mike and Ty, to you both, for putting this fantastic program together. The Six Figure Success Academy is definitely worth checking out and signing up for.
So, Six Figure Success Academy is a good title for this course. Where can I start? I've done a lot of online courses that tell you it's easy to earn money online. But there's always a point where you think, yeah, it's easy. If only I had an email list of thousands. But how do I get one? Nobody tells you. Oh, easy if I was already doing that, whatever that is. I wouldn't need to watch that course. So this is the first one where I can honestly say all the pieces are there. And they're broken down into small bite-sized chunks, so you get short overviews, so you know what's coming. And then the details about how to actually do it. And that's the key difference for me, because you do get the details. Videos are short, so you don't need to carve hours out of time to watch them, which is another thing that was important for me because I don't have that much time in blocks. And they walk you step by step through all the tech. So Ty and Mike are there encouraging and motivating in a really genuine way. And you do believe them when they say, if you need any help, let us know. And they are there. But the thing I like most about it is that it really is a win-win. So we get help people to put their passion out there and we get to take money to the bank. So this thing can be as big as you want it to be, as they're fond of telling us or you on the course. The only thing between where we all are now and where we want to be is taking action. So I'd say take it.
Hey, this is Ron Douglas. I wanted to give this quick review of Ty Cohen's webinar product. I'm actually about to head into church. You can see that in the background right there. So God is my witness. The things that I've learned from Ty Cohen, including the promotions we've done together directly, have been enough for me to buy this car right here. This is a Porsche Cayenne S. It's a hybrid. You can see, literally, I was able to buy this car all cash from the promotions and the things I've learned directly from Ty Cohen. So if there's one person you want to listen to, absolutely, it's Ty Cohen. Buy anything he's offering. This guy is a wizard when it comes to webinars. Thank you, Ty.
Hey guys, so we're still here, right? We're still on. We literally can go on and on and on for days with the success stories that our students are having with this program. As you saw, we've got people literally from all walks of life, right? From all ages, from different countries, male, female. I mean, there's a huge variety here. And the reason why it works for so many different people of different backgrounds is because it's a simplistic system that we've put in place, right? Now, just because it's simplistic doesn't mean that it's not powerful, as you just saw here. Now, you're able to get in at the best price, the lowest price that you'll probably ever see this thing at again, if you even see this webinar again. Jump in right now, use the URL that you see on your screen. And don't forget, we've got this awesome double your money back 30-day guarantee, right? Double your money back 30-day guarantee. You have absolutely nothing to lose. The risk is on both Mike and myself. So go in, get your order, visit the URL that you see on your screen, and we'll see you on the other side. Here's one more thing, right? If you're still on the fence, right? I want you to do something. I want you to go in and visit the URL that you see on your screen right now. Go in, type it into your browser, take a look at all of the additional testimonials that we have, all of the additional student success stories that we have. And if this does not convince you that this is the program for you, I don't know what will do that, right? You literally will see people from, again, all walks of life. This is your last chance to get in. I'm not even sure if you have the ability to get in at this point. If you go in, visit the website, and click on the button once you get in there. If you see the sold out sign, that means, again, it's too late because we can't continue to allow people in. We've already expanded this once, but at least go in and try, right? You may be the last person who can absolutely get in. So I'd hate for you to miss out on this. And, you know, once you get in, welcome aboard. Now, here's the thing, folks. Even more than that, don't forget about this graduation bonus. Like, logically, this is something that can have a major impact on your success rate and potentially generate thousands of dollars for you and Bob, because we're going to promote your webinar directly to our email list of hundreds of thousands of people. If you think about that, when will you ever get an opportunity like this? Right? When will you ever get an opportunity for someone like myself and Mike to literally take what it is that you have and position it in front of people that are going to be highly likely to take you up on your offer? Right? So if we think about the logic behind that, it just totally makes sense. You won't even see this on our bonus recap slide because it's for this audience only, and it's just that powerful. But it's extremely limited because we obviously can't promote everyone's webinar. So it's just like first come, first serve basis. You want to be in on this thing. And again, I ask you to put in the words, I'm in, once you get your order in, so we know that you got this bonus, right? Remember that we said the money is in the list. Here's an example of the last 3 webinars that we promoted. So here's commissions in the amount of $10,000 $699.34, right? From one webinar promotion. There's a lot that you can do with that. Here's another one, $15,791.44. Like, logically think about that. Like, how many months of mortgage does this pay for you, right? Here's another one, $30,500.24. For many people, this is 1 year's salary here. This is what we talked about earlier when we mentioned, how do you turn your yearly salary into your monthly salary? Well, in this case, this was a weekly salary, right? So this was taking someone's yearly salary and generating this amount in a week or less. So there you have it. You definitely want to jump in on this thing. All right. So now we want to welcome everyone that's gotten it so far. Congratulations. You've made a smart decision. Now, here's the thing, folks. There's still a few people that are watching this thing, right? I know that we've given you a lot here. We've given you some things to really think. It's probably even give you a slight paradigm shift, right? Because now you see how easy it is to do this if you have the right tools. Now, that's the key. If you have the right tools. Now, Mike and I were giving you the right tools. We're giving you everything. As a matter of fact, we're even including $14,000, right? Over $14,000 worth of free bonuses. In week 1, we're giving you a crash course in webinars. So we're walking you through this entire process. Week 2, we're going to show you how to partner with people like Bob. Like, this is where a lot of our students, as you come into the Facebook group, you'll see that people are really just knocking this out the box. Like, their first day, they're really going in and they're reaching out to Bob's and they're getting great people to partner with them. Week 3, we're going to show you how to create your moneymaker, right? This is where, again, it's another series of videos where we go in and we walk you step by step through this process. Week 4, we're going to show you how to prepare for maximum success, how to set it all up. Week 5, we're going to show you how to generate $1,000 payments on demand. Like, you've never seen anything like this before. Literally creating $1,000 payments on demand. Think about how that's going to change things for you, right? Week 6, we're going to show you how to optimize and scale so that you really are able to fine-tune your results and take things to the next level. And then we're going to give you a ton of bonuses, right? So these are things that you probably won't see ever again. Let's go into these bonuses. So bonus number 1, the 8 hottest and most profitable niches to start in today. So even if you don't have an idea, this is going to help you to get a fast start. So the 8 hottest and most profitable niches to start in today. Bonus number 2, the 24-hour Bob Fast Start Package, right? This is literally where you can come in, you can copy and paste our 2-sentence email and send it out and start attracting Bobs. Bonus number 3, you're going to receive the Instant Webinar Success Package, right? This is our beginner shortcut and automated setup process. So newbies, this is for you. You want this bonus. And then we have the fast action bonuses, right? So fast action bonus number 1, you're going to get our prized $10 million plus Easy Webinar Creator. This is the exact software that made over $10 million, not only for Mike and myself, but also for a lot of our students, right? You saw how easy this is. You take the content that Bob has, you plug it into our software, you push a button, and out comes your money-making virtual presentation. And then we're also going to give you fast action bonus number 2. This is 10 days to 6-figure success. It's our cheat sheet, right? So you literally get to see, what do you do on day 1? What do you have to do on day 2? I think the whole point of having a program like this is having a cheat sheet where you can check things off and you know exactly what direction to go in, right? From day 1. And then you also get fast action bonus number 3, which is $10,000 in 90 minutes. I've done this multiple times over. Mike has done it multiple times over. It gets extremely easy. So you get these over-the-shoulder case studies so that you can see exactly what it is that we do. We break this down for you. It's nothing like anything that you've ever seen before. This is beautiful. You want this. And then you also get the fast action super bonuses, right? So fast action super bonus number 1, you get to max out your webinar package. These are the super scripts and sources that you'll use to really get eyeballs and get butts and seats so that you get maximum visibility for your webinar. This is what you want, because the more people that see your webinar, the more sales you make. It's as simple as that. Then you also get Fast Action Super Bonus number 2, which is the copy and paste secret to 5 to 10xing all sales on a webinar promotion. So what Mike and I did was we took all of our best promotions, right? And we looked at what made them really excel. And we put it into this super bonus right here, right? This Fast Action Super Bonus. And then you're also going to get Fast Action Super Bonus number 3. These are the 5 words that we use to turn $5,000 into $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or more. Again, this whole entire process gets easier and easier as you get exposed to it, right? So you'll also get Fast Action Super Bonus number 4. This is the Dream Vacation Formula, where we show you how to scale to $10,000 plus in less than 30 days, right? You'll also get Fast Action Super Bonus number 5, the Mountain of Profit Blueprint. This is how you become your own Bob. I know there's some of you that are interested. You might have your own program, your own course. Now, again, you don't have to, but there's a few of you that say, hey, we've got our own program, I've got my own course, or I'm interested in creating a course. We're going to show you how to do that in this bonus right here. Right? So, again, you get over $14,000 worth of bonuses, and this entire program is going to open up your eyes to how easy making money with virtual webinars, right? Virtual presentations get. When Wayne Dyer has a saying, and the late, great Wayne Dyer, he used to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. And that's what me and Mike aim to do with this whole entire package. That's why we put so much. If you look at this, right, you'll notice that there's so much more in this entire program than you typically see in webinars and in programs in general. That's because we've put just a ton of research hours and days and weeks and months into this. We've taken the best not only from our webinars, but we've studied other programs, and we've said, how do we get this thing to really be super easy so that anyone, regardless of their skill level, regardless of if there's someone that's technical or not, regardless of their age, regardless of if English is their first or second language, regardless of what country they live in, so that anyone could get results with it. And this is the result here. So now, in total, you're getting $23,000 worth of real world value, right? This is a drop in the bucket compared to what you could make. If I literally had to be on the other side, knowing what I know now, and if someone said, you know what, we're going to give you this entire package and we want you to pay $23,000 for it, knowing what I know now, I would write the check. I would put it on the credit card. I would find a way to get it. Because you're going to make so much more than that with this. The value is there. And not only are we giving you just multiple ways to pay for this, right? You've got 2 different options here. You can go in, you can make 1 payment right now, or you can choose the 2 payment option. You make 1 payment now, and then 30 days from now, you make another payment. And don't forget, we also have the PayPal option that you can go in and use, right? So you can use PayPal if you have funds in your PayPal account, or you can also use PayPal credit. Now, with PayPal credit, if you're in the United States, you have nothing to lose. You go in and you apply for PayPal credit, you put this thing to work, and before you have to make your first payment, you're already making money. So you use the money that you're making to pay back PayPal. So now, remember, you're also going to get this double access, right? So that means that we're going to set up your account so that 2 people can log into your account. Now, normally we only allow access to 1 person, and that is the individual that actually went in and made the purchase. But because you're going to order before this webinar ends, you're going to get double login access. That means that you can share your login access with your wife, your husband, your children. It's an awesome way to get your kids involved, right? You can share it with your employee if you want to. You can share it with maybe a virtual assistant if you want to outsource some of this to someone. But whatever it is, normally you would have to buy this program twice, right? But because we're adding that extra special bonus in, you'll be able to have someone else log into your account as well. So go ahead. Remember, there's 2 options. You can go in and use 1 payment, or you can go in and join us using 2 payments. Whatever it is, we're happy to see you on the other end. You're going to love the community here too. It's a family oriented community. We've got people that are literally from across the planet, of all age groups, of all backgrounds, that are really having a lot of success. And it's a really motivating, inspiring group, especially when you start to see results yourself. All right. So that's what we want. We want you to get in right now, and we want you to come in and be our next success story. We want your video up there. We want your audio. And even if you don't want to share that, we just want to see you taking things to the next level. And that's why we created this program. So get in right now. We'll see you on the other side.